set up here. I think I set everything up. Anyway, welcome to the first ever Tipsy Wok live stream. I'm sorry, that's wrong. That's the second ever. We did Thanksgiving, and then we also did play that video game, so I guess technically this is the third. Whatever. Anyway, where's my alcohol? This is Tipsy Wok, and here at Tipsy Wok, we hop in the kitchen, and we like to make sure that, you guys learn something about Asian cooking. Hopefully, that's the goal at the end. But, we try to make it easy, we try to make it fun, and then, I drink, and hopefully that helps all three of those. Wait, easy, fun. Both of those. Let's see if this is still working. Is it live?
Yeah, it's still live.
Oh, it's working?
Mm-hmm.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, so, all right. Tonight, we are going to be making some katsu curry. Now, if you've tuned in before, if you watched this before, if you're watching the rebroadcast, I have made both of these things before, but separately. I made the chicken katsu in, I think, episode 7, and the Japanese curry in episode 9. And we're literally just going to combine the two of those right now, because oftentimes you do see the katsu on top of the curry. So, great. We're going to do that. Let's go. Talking about the ingredients here. Making sure that we're not... There we go. Okay. So... for your chicken katsu part, over here we have some chicken breast. This is about 1.5 pound, drying out here. And then of course we have the chicken breast is going to be dipped in the all-purpose flour over there, the egg, and the panko breadcrumb. And then that'll be the breath of our panko, or our chicken katsu, if you will. And then for the beef curry part, ooh, I almost shattered that egg. Look at that. You okay, little buddy? Okay, great. So we have chuck steak here, or flank steak if you have that. And then, of course, we have the curry. We have our tomatoes, and we have our onion. We have our breadcrumb. I already covered the bread. Woohoo, boy. All right. Salt and pepper, honey, butter. We got all the ingredients here. We're going to focus now on setting up the words are hard. Breading station for the chicken katsu. So let me put you on here. And then just flip you around a little bit.
Did you share to Twitter and everything that you're live?
What?
Did you share that you're live?
I did not share to... I shared to Facebook, but I didn't share to
Twitter for you.
All right, go ahead. Gonna set this angle up. I don't have the best camera angle for really anything, but actually, you know what? We're gonna do this another way. Remember, this is still an exploratory process here. So, try to turn this right quick. Oh my goodness!
He's live.
What?
I was basically gonna see what you're doing.
Yep. I'm doing my thing. Okay, so this really doesn't zoom out, but you know what? We're fine. Okay, so we have, in order, we have our all-purpose flour. We have our eggs. We're going to be using 2 eggs to start out with. And then, what did I say? Panko breadcrumbs, right. Okay, that's not getting any exposure, but, oh yes it is. I can't really tell, to be honest. Okay, great. So we're going to have 2 eggs. Just for now, I'm going to set this aside. But we have 2 eggs here. I'm going to need a couple more plates. Couple more plates. Actually, for the panko breading, I'll probably want a big plate. Tell me, do you want to go? All right. So, excuse me. Woo. Okay, so over here is what we got to set up. Let me just kind of do this for you a little bit and then adjust that. Okay, great. Over here, we are starting with our chicken. So we're going to have flour, eggs, and panko breadcrumbs. The flour, it doesn't really matter how much you put in here because really, how much is this bag, right? A couple bucks. But I would start off with like maybe a good handful and a half. And yes, for those of you wondering, I washed my hand. trying to think if this is going to be enough. Probably like 2 handfuls, like 2 pinches, maybe about like that big. And then your eggs, you're going to want to... I'm using a flat plate here because I want to see how this works. With a flatter layer, you should be able to cover more surface area, get that done faster with the chicken. Of course, beating this is going to be a bit of a different story.
What?
I didn't really think about that.
Why did you do it over the other plate that you're going to be putting this on?
Shush. Shush, you. You know what? We're going to take this back and pretend this never happened. We're just going to salmonella all over the place. Just going to wiggity whack these a little bit.
Are we going to play the viewer drinking game?
Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. Probably. I don't know. And we're just going to separate this out here for more efficient batter. We'll leave that there just in case. And then over here, it really takes a lot of panko breadcrumbs to bread these things. So I think I have I used a quarter of the bag. I'm probably going to it's a really thick layer. You're going to go through a lot of panko, but luckily this stuff isn't that expensive, because the chicken adheres to the panko like crazy. What'd you say?
You need me a third plate to put them on.
That is very true. So I'm going to condense these a little bit. And then we do need a plate over here, which you currently
won't be able to see.
Cannot see, but there's that. Great. So this is what our breading station looks like. We're going to take the chicken from right about there or so, dunk it in there, dunk it in there, dunk it in there, pat it real flat, and then we'll put it on the finished products. But first, we do have to cut the chicken, which has been drying for a little while. So, what if I'm experimenting with angles, y'all. We're just going to flop you around here.
The case is kind of getting in the way a little bit.
Not going to work, is it? What? I mean, not really.
No, it's not.
Can you see this here?
Not really. It's not really a way to angle it down without it falling.
Yeah. How about that?
It's a little better.
Over here? Well, we'll make it work.
You show them. They've seen you cut stuff before.
Yeah. All right. So, I'll take a piece of paper towel and just moisten this up a little bit. Oh, thank you. All right, we got this. Cheers. All right, let's take our chicken. Will you mind operating handheld for, not right now, but in a second?
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I shouldn't need it. Okay.
Handheld?
Huh?
You said shoot.
Maybe. We'll see. So, you have a chicken breast about this big or so. I don't know if you can. I just tried to tap the chicken to make it go into focus. That's that for you right there. It's kind of really small, but what we're hoping for is we're hoping for these long cutlets about this thin or so. So we're gonna probably cut this into 3. So let's do that. Oh, sharp knife. So make sure that you have. These are all preparations that I should have made beforehand, but you know what?
But that's not sharpening a knife.
Frick you! He's correct. It is not sharpening a knife, it is honing it. Sharpening is when you actually wear down the edge to create a sharper edge. And honing is when you're basically rearranging the edge to be straighter so it cuts more efficiently. But they understood what I meant. Anyway. Chicken get cut into about this way, lengthwise. Lengthwise? Width? I don't know. I want to say lengthwise. Basically, you want it to be nice and flat.
Horizon?
Horizontally? Sure. And then we just do that. Okay, so yeah. Maybe about that thin. You know, it's about an inch or so. And then you're going to basically, I'm going to do this with a paper towel, but you're going to pound them flat. So you're trying to get as much surface area to be covered with the panko as possible.
You know, you don't have a tenderizing hammer?
Of course I don't have a tenderizing hammer. Unless you mean my stunning personality. I'm still not sure what I can and can't say on Twitch.
On Twitch, you can pretty much say anything.
Pound them flat. Put them in a plate, I guess. I mean, obviously a plate. I mean, this is one way you can do it. You can cut it horizontally.
Your camera really does not like the lighting here.
No, it doesn't. You can cut it horizontally like this, and you'll get bigger pieces, or you get bigger, but I don't know, just bigger pieces if you want that sort of thing. But you can get thinner pieces by doing it a different way. So if you took this, first of all, I think this is 2. There you go. And then you instead did it this way. So, wow, this is off. Focus is awful.
You keep zooming in and out.
Like yeah, well, you set up those lights and aim them on me like this. So you can take this and then cut it diagonally. So that you're basically hold it vertical like this and then go down and then just slice. Like you want to get these nice little thin slices across the surface. The thinner the better. They look something like this. So they're a lot smaller, obviously, but you know, could be more manageable if you prefer that sort of thing. You know, because the size of your meat isn't everything.
That's what she says.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. Whoa, it's bright. Okay. Huh? Can we get one right there? Yeah, perfect. And then this should be fine. As long as you like pound them super flat.
I think it's just because you're close to it and you're wearing dark.
Possibly. This one's maybe a little too close. You can do it with your hand or the bottom of a pan. Someone's face that you hate. Add these to the plate. Fantastic. You can do it that way. You can do with those if you want. I'm going to do them the longer way, I think, because this isn't even enough chicken breast. This is ridiculous. This isn't even a pound and a half. I'm going to do them. Yeah, right? I got 3 more in that bag that I bought for like $7. And there's only like 5 freaking breasts in there. Shaving pieces of this off to make cutlets with. Come on.
It's a little better. It's not zooming in and out as much.
Yeah. And then for this, I'm just going to... Honestly, it's a size preference as to how big you want your pieces to be.
That's what she says usually, too.
Uh-huh. If you like them smaller, like Josh here does...
Wait, who said... Well, I mean...
On what? Huh? A what? Uh-huh. Anyway, so... Pound them into cutlet submission. So yeah, you pound them to about like, as flat as you possibly can, cutlet size. And then you throw them in here. We're going to wash that salmonella right out of our hands. Okay. Dry our hands. Turn it over here. Blame it on the alcohol.
Blinded everybody.
Yes, I did. Oh, look at that light. That's crazy. Hey, how's it going? Microphone cable on the wire. Okay, fantastic. So, we got our breading stations here. We are going to just, I don't know, do what one does with the breading process and bread, if you will. But first, we drink. Cheers. Okay, great. So, will you let me know if anyone's saying anything in chat? Because what? Okay, fantastic. Because it's supposed to show up where I am.
I'm going to be your chat moderator.
Yeah, it's supposed to show up where I am, but for some reason it's not.
Well, no one said anything yet. That's why.
Well, no, it says connecting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe I don't know. I'm new to Twitch, y'all. I don't know how this is done. I run the pre-done video thing over at YouTube.
Right now, 2 viewers, one including the viewership I'm watching.
Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna get straight to it. So this chicken, hopefully you pound it nice and flat. Basically, you're gonna take it, dump it in flour. Make sure you get a nice little coating there. Is this a good viewing of the?
No, it isn't caught up to you yet.
What? Oh.
Yeah, I can see it. You're good.
Yeah, it's a good angle.
Good enough angle, but I can see what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah, you get coated here, and then you dip it in the egg. Give it a little egg bath. So basically, you're coating the chicken in flour, allowing it to bind onto the egg, and the egg will help the panko bind on there. So you're just going to do this, and then cover it like this. Press the crumbs on. Flip it over. Press the crumbs on again.
Yeah, that's messy.
And then you just kind of, I don't know, shake it off a little bit. You're going to go through a lot of panko breadcrumbs, but this is how it's done. Put it over here. Can you see all that, what I just did?
Yeah.
Great. So what I'm going to do in lieu of washing my hand every single time is I'm just going to put a bunch of these in the flour. Get them, I think I'll take all the little pieces and get them in the flour. You have the preferred nomenclature, little pieces. Over here. And then we just bread it up. Bread it up. Coating it in some flour because of some scientific reason. You know how it is. Scientists and their science. Just kind of coat this here. Coat this there. I'm just going to leave it in this egg bath for now so I can free some more room. This is... Yep, okay. Consolidate this flour. Get these smaller parts down here. Really not going to be that many pieces. But it'll also be accommodated by a lot of curry, which is great. Flatten this a little bit more. I did this kind of impromptu, so these materials are not that properly prepared. Okay. I'm going to let these sit here. I think we can take a spoon. Well, now I got to wash the spoon.
What are you going to do with this?
I'm going to spoon panko on it. So basically you can take these, you can spoon panko on them instead of touching them with your hands, and then that way you don't have to wash your hands of the panko every single time because you don't want them to all like mix up and whatnot, or minimize the touching, I guess. Actually, I don't think that this... Oh, that I am a fool. So minimizing the touching, totally, yeah, that happened. I'm just gonna dip that straight in the egg. This will be the less than perfect piece. You know, it's a happy little accident, as Bob would say. My good friend, my buddy Bob. Okay, so we're actually gonna give these an egg bath this time. Oh my God!
How drunk are you?
Shut up. This is Crunk Walk tonight, y'all. All right, now that these are properly dipped, get some of the excess egg on there. Get a couple coated. Here, you don't need too thick of a coating. Just a nice little layer to help the panko bind. I'm washing my hands all the time anyway. It's fine. I'm fine.
That was my eye.
And then just kind of coat these up. Don't you wanna get away? wish I could like play some royalty-free music, but I don't know what's royalty-free. And then just kind of flip it over. Coat this here with your handy-dandy spoon. Flip it over, see if you can flatten it out anymore. Cause
The Happy Birthday song is royalty free.
huh?
The Happy Birthday song is royalty free.
Is it?
Yeah, it's been considered domain now.
Since when?
Like a year ago.
Okay, that's right. I remember it because now people can sing Happy Birthday in restaurants. Yeah. See, like I said, you run out of panko pretty quickly. It just adheres so quickly to this stuff. And you just coat until this one's going to be a little baby piece. I'm beginning to think that we didn't use enough chicken, but you know what? There's going to be more than enough beef in the curry, so, I'm good. In fact, I thought that there was going to be... decided I was going to use 2 breasts from the chicken breast bag, and, they just were a lot smaller than I was hoping. So thanks, Target. Thanks, Market Pantry, for your deceivingly small breasts. Yeah, I went there. Just going to coat these up a little bit. And now... I swear, I made this so much easier on myself the other day. I don't know what happened. I think I was using a bowl. Maybe this is why people use bowls. Excuse me. Where'd the panko go? There we go. And that's the rest of the panko. Don't worry, there's more. And we just flip this over. Gonna bread the other side as well. I'm not really too thorough here. It doesn't really matter at this point. Pat. Throw some on here. Splatter some of this on. And then just kind of dangle. Drip it a little bit. But if you let it drip more than 5 times, you're playing with it. Yeah, I went there.
That's not even the way the saying goes,
What does the way the saying go?
If you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. Not if you let it drip more than 3 times.
Yeah, that's what I meant. If you play with it, you know what? Penis innuendo. There we go. We have that base covered. And now we're just going to dip this in some flour. And then move it over to the egg and make sure it gets a nice little bath there. And then some of these small bits, we're just kind of, we're not going to discard them. We're just going to make sure that they get the flour coating that they need. And this is not flat enough. Okay, well, I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to coat these. And then they are going to sit on the panko. Sit on the panko. There we go. Move these over here. I may need another bag of panko. Oh, kind, wonderful Josh.
Is it in the pantry?
It's in the bottom shelf of the pantry.
Panko.
Coat this in ice.
No,
Ice. It's the box that says panko.
Well, I would figure it would say panko on it.
On the bottom, on the floor.
Oh, floor box.
Yeah. No, not the bottom shelf.
So, there you go.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you. And we're going to open up this panko. We're going to get rid of this panko. There ain't no panko left in there. No panko. Open! What? Hi, butt burglar. Butt burglar. So messy. Yeah, it is very messy. Don't worry, I will clean all of this up. I mean, it's going to be very messy. Like, you have flour going everywhere. you have panko crumbs everywhere. I mean, you have a lot of panko crumbs everywhere. You know, so as long as you clean it up after, you know, what's the big deal? You can, well, hopefully not off the ground. You can eat it. I'm just gonna flatten this out nice and flat. Nice and flat, like how flat some people think the earth is. It's funny because it's true, but it's also unfortunate because it's true.
Oh, I think you made it funny because it's true that it's flat, or...
No. No. Lord, no. Get off me, Panko. Get off me. And now I'm just going to coat this part here. And I don't know what voice that is. I'm literally just doing random voices at this point. Get this egg-coated chicken piece. Coated in chicken, period.
You go to that chicken a lot, don't you?
Yep. People think periods are gross until they have one from a chicken.
Isn't it funny?
Then it's delicious and nutritious and full of protein as well. And we're breading, and we're breading, and we're standing in the kitchen, and we're breading. And now our hands are coated in egg. Why do we do that? For the greater good, right? These are like baby pieces. Not even worth my time. I mean, you know, every piece is important, as Bob Ross would say. Bob Ross is going to be like the official mentor of this. I'm just making sure that everything is nice and coated. That's just going to be a bunch of mess later. And then, for that person that was concerned with the mess, we're going to take these and we're just going to shove them in the sink. You know, because they get clean that way. Simply by the physical action of them being inside the sink. Fantastic. Here's one of broiled chicken. Okay, so our chicken is breaded. I have egg. I have raw egg on my nose. All right. Which is not the worst thing I've had on my face. Shut up.
I wasn't going to say it.
All right. Anyway, so that's our katsu. So if you're just tuning in, we're making some katsu curry tonight, and this is the breaded part of the katsu that we just got done. It was in flour, egg, and panko breadcrumb. Very simple, no salt, pepper, any of that needed just yet because we're gonna have a lot of the flavoring in the curry that we're gonna use. Now the curry is a pretty beastly thing, so I'm just gonna talk about some. You know what? I'm gonna wipe this down right now.
Yeah, just E. coli.
Yes, E. coli. That's exactly what it's called. you combine two fatal and yet very different diseases to make one super disease called E. coli. Like Dr. Jon Snow of the whenever. Oh no, that was cholera, not E. coli. E. cholerae. There you go. E. cholerae. I don't know. Anyway, whatever it is, I'm just putting a plate on it, so it's fine. Salmonella is what gives it that rich flavor. Yeah, that's right. Your stomach will love it. Okay, so we have potatoes and onion. 2 potato, 2 onion. This is all for, well, we're going to talk about ingredients now anyway. All for 1 box of Vermont curry that is hot because I like it hot. We're going to have 2 carrots as well, but, you know, they don't sell individual carrots. I don't know. Salt, pepper, cornstarch, honey. Can you even see this? Nope. Salt, pepper, cornstarch, honey. We have a little bit of butter. And then we have, of course, our protein. This is about a pound, a little under 1.5 pounds of chuck steak. You can use flank steak. You can use top round, sirloin, really whatever. But as long as it's like nice and fatty, if you can see the marbling in there, like some nice good pieces of fat. Fat means flavor, as I always say here on @Tipsy Wok. I've never called it that. Who am I? All right. So, first things first, we're going to start by cutting up the... Well, first I need another beer, because this is Tipsy Wok, and what kind of... Is salmonella good in a sushi roll? I don't know. You tell me. You're the little Asian. No apple? Well, hold on to your butt burglar. Like, I'm not there yet. You know, apple comes in at the end. I'll tell you when the apple comes in. I'll also tell you that this was just used to cut raw chicken, and you know what? I probably should wash this.
Butler must have seen a video on YouTube of making curry.
Mm-hmm. Butt Burglar did his homework. That's a sentence I never thought I would say. Get it nice and soapy. You can't see any of this, can you?
Not while you're watching that, no.
Okay, that's fine. You get it nice and soapy, and you get it nice and hot, and then you...
you can see some of the water being poured in the sink.
Nice and soapy and nice and hot, and then you take all the water off. And then you put it down, it's clean, okay? And now you're going to... I don't remember. Oh, potatoes.
Roommates at home.
Roommates are home. Holy crap, that kitchen's so messy. You know what? There's just a lot of stuff in here, okay? I'm being hosted. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I'm going to take this knife.
That was me.
Oh.
So that more people would see your video.
Yes. Oh, look at that. Perfect angle. It's like I've shot these videos before.
Wait,
Thanks.
you've shot videos before? What?
Yeah, well, actually, you've shot the videos. I was just here and participated. Wash my potatoes. Throw my potatoes at my roommates. The roommates are home. Now my cutting board is wet. So.
Y'all can go watch on the computers too.
All right, wedges. These want to be in wedges. In fact, these are a little thick, so I'm just gonna improvise them. It doesn't matter as long as they're about like, I don't know, stew. Yeah, like stew length or so. Bite size, right? So if you want to cut them in like slices like this, like into about quarters, that's fine. As long as it's like a good, nice size. So I'm gonna cut this into about like thirds or so, because things taste better in triangles, as we say here.
Wait, when have we ever said that?
I said that.
I don't remember that.
During the grilled cheese episode.
Oh, that's why I wasn't here, because you had the bubonic plague.
Yes. So you cut them in wedges. Basically, you just like turn it. I mean, this is a little too big, but that's basically the idea. Like you'll find a random angle and then you'll just turn it as you cut it into it. So like bam, there's a wedge. Bam, there's another wedge. Bam, there's another wedge. Bam, there's another wedge.
Oh, apologies. We said that
Hosted means thank you, Butt Burglar. Yes, I know that now. I'm being hosted, which in real life I'm hosting him. Like he's in my house.
Yeah.
You're in my house, and you host me? What kind of manners is that?
Good ones.
That's fair. Okay, so I'm gonna put these into a little. I need a.
What? I was in front of the fact that we called Butt Burglar a handgun.
What? You wouldn't? Oh no! The magic bullet. What? Magic bullet?
As a lady gal.
What?
Yeah. That's why it says her
What?
on the comments where she said her.
Her. Oh! Now I get why that. I was like, her. Her who? Her. There was no her that appeared in my video. No, I am wrong, Butt Burglar. I apologize. You were a female Butt Burglar. A lady Butt Burglar. I will now refer to you as Lady Butt Burglar. That's also a sentence I never thought I'd say. Anyway, I don't remember the exact instruction because I haven't made this in a while with all the potatoes and whatnot, but I'm pretty sure you have to. Will you look up my video
It's only been
and
like, what,
confirm
4 or 5 weeks?
confirm that? Yes, that's a long time. I've made a new episode every week, almost every week. Can you just confirm that I soak these in water? I'm pretty sure you soak them in water. In fact, I made the video.
Watch one of your videos now?
No, just in the description.
Oh, okay.
The recipe is in the description box. By the way, if you're looking for the recipe of almost any of my other videos, they are in the description.
Why is Tipsy Wok one of my top searched freaking videos?
Because it should be. That's why. You know what? I'm just gonna
Shane Sport, no.
cube these. Kind of cube these, not really.
Burger, no.
It's 7
there you
or 9. Sorry, curry is 9.
Well, it's the top 4th. It's the 4th video down on your latest
Oh.
cooking lessons.
You can also search Tipsy Wok on YouTube.
Yeah, that too.
Cut these up into what, sixths? Sixths? bite size. You know, they're all going to be different, but you know what? They're all going to be cooking for a little while, so I think we'll be fine. You know,
Right.
famous last words. I think we'll be fine. Anyway,
Recipe. Here we go.
the point here is that we are trying to get these to a manageable bite size. And what we're going to do after we've cut all of these up like this.
Yeah, you know, you don't say. Oh wait, here's directions. Maybe.
What?
Shut up. I'm reading.
Potatoes into this nice and big bowl.
You soak them for 15 minutes.
And basically what you're going to do here, Twitch is better than YouTube. To soften the potatoes. Yes, remove starch. See, my viewers know more about this than I do. Like,
we make so many videos and we look up so many recipes.
I literally, in order to make this the other day, I was like, all right, I'm going to go ahead and make this curry. Wait, what goes in the curry? How do you make it? I don't even remember. And I wrote the damn recipe. Sort of, kind of. I mean,
You modified the recipe.
I modified the recipe, right. Coat these to about this much, and then you just let them sit there and think about what they did. You know, sit
Bad
there
potatoes.
somewhere. We're just going to put them here. All right. They're going to sit there while we cut up our carrots. Carrots, right? Oh, no, onion. Let's do onion.
Onion? Why, you want to cry?
I cry.
You always do.
Every time, every time. We're going to get rid of the skin.
And that's
Cut! Thank you.
Babe is life.
Huh?
Nothing, sorry.
Tell me, do you want to go? That did not help at all with
What, getting the skin off?
with getting the skin off.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yes, an ever so attractive view of me peeling the onion.
David Dillon says you cut the onion wrong.
I cut the onion wrong.
Yeah.
Supposed to cut it. What difference does it make? You cut it like this, it's the same damn onion. Your mom cut the onion wrong.
Peel the skin.
I am peeling the skin.
He said you cut it wrong to peel the skin.
How do I cut it to peel the skin? Oh, I have to cut. No, I can't cut the edges off because that would be a problem.
You cut the top and the bottom so it has a flat top and a flat bottom. It's easier to peel.
Well, guess what? It's already done. It's too late.
Well, you have a second onion to cut, so...
Yes. Well, truth be told, I didn't really understand. What did you say? To cut the top and bottom so it has a flat top and bottom. Make it. Yeah, but you also expose the root, which means you're gonna be crying. I ain't no crier.
Yeah, you are.
Shut up. You cut the top and bottom like this, you mean? Is this what you're talking about? You talking about this? You talking about that? Huh? Answer me. You don't. That makes you burn your eyes more. You leave roots up and... Yeah, thank you, butt burglar. I'm assuming butt burglar is on my side. Thank you. Onion don't make me cry. Nothing makes you cry. You haven't no soul. You leave the root on. Gordon Ramsay said so.
Listen, it's too early to go full Asian on people right now, okay?
Thank you, butt burglar. I'm glad butt burglar's on my side. Closer to the onion. You're closer to the onion.
I love Twitch so much.
This smells. I've touched like 3 different kinds of raw meat in the last, 10 minutes, 15 minutes? So my hands smell yucky.
Teddy Gordo says leave it on is what Butt Burger says.
Leave it on, huh?
Leave it on.
Daddy Gordon said, exactly. Daddy Gordon Ramsay said leave it on or it's going to make you cry. You know what? I trust Gordon Ramsay more than I trust Davin. Sorry, Davin. But your recommendation of a local Orlando food services will be better than your understanding of how to cut a damn onion. Especially when you're immune to the effects of said onion.
Like me.
Okay.
You need another drink.
You're right. I'm going to get one right now.
Don't go too far with that cable attached.
Yep. Got some Big Wave Kahuna. Buy one, get one at Publix.
How is that? Kahuna?
Right. Oh my God, it's good. It's not a curry. It's definitely not a curry beer, but you know what?
What is that? It's like a very fruity.
Golden ale, yeah. I really like it. Okay. So for the onion, if I remember Daddy Gordon correctly, just kind of almost go all the way, but not all the way. I want to say like maybe 5, 6 or so. You just make these incisions.
If you had one of those,
straight down the onion.
Things and make it easier.
What?
One of those like things that look like a hair pick that you stick it into and then you just hold it.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, see, that mistake that I just made. Don't make that. First of all, you're gonna cut it like this, almost all the way.
You're gonna cut yourself. You're too drunk for this. What am I saying? You're drunk all the time.
Almost all the way in. Grip it like a tennis ball, and then just cut.
You're getting half the onion off the cutting board.
Shh. Detail, man. It's in the little detail.
Like the little chunks of onion. I like the smell of onion.
You're gonna love the smell of onion being freshly made. That raw meat is smelling just blah. Okay, I'm gonna take this that's been soaking in raw chicken grease.
Doesn't smell nearly as bad as the simmering water stew of pork from the...
That's true. That did smell pretty bad.
Foul. But it tasted great.
Yeah, when pork is being, like, just being cooked, it's disgusting. Especially when it's, like...
in water.
Yeah. Cooking in water, it is gross. Anyway, cutting up this onion, throwing out the little bits here. We're Gordon Ramsaying it, throwing out the root. See, look, practically perfectly cut onion on the first try. Totally on the first try.
Right.
Shut up. I need a plate.
Looks like an ADD child made that.
Hey, listen, you. It's all going down the same pipe, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I don't have any room for this.
It all comes out the same pipe, too.
There we go. See? That was cut just fine. I may not have the speed of Gordon Ramsay, but you know what?
Yeah. You got a little ways to go before you...
I'm Tipsy Wok. I'm not Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, if Gordon Ramsay was as drunk as you were trying to do
if
that,
Gordon Ramsay were as drunk as I was, Gordon Ramsay would probably function at an even improved rate of success.
Well, he is English.
I don't know what that reference was supposed to mean.
English folks drink a lot.
True. Should have cut it in half first. I forgot.
No, it's the second time you've done that.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm under the influence of, like, I don't know, something or other, some substance or other.
Yeah, some kind of, adult beverage or...
Yeah, something like that. I don't know.
I am very supportive. It is, like, all I do here at Tipsy Wok is support and make banter. If
you couldn't hear that, he said that all he does is be supportive, which is true because sometimes I can't figure stuff out after I've had, like, a beer or 7, so... I need someone to keep me honest and keep me not from, screwing up every video that I attempt to make. This is team member number 2 of that almost went into the potatoes.
Yeah, I would have laughed.
Again, all going down the same pipe. That's not true. My light reaction affects different things a different way. Also, I'm pretty sure my light reaction only applies to meat. But you know what? Someone's probably going to correct me in that in the next couple minutes or so.
Did you say your eye reaction?
My lard reaction.
My lard reaction.
Yes, my lard. Your buddy is so supportive. Yeah, that's right. You already made that comment.
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Oh my God. Okay, wait. We're gonna do it right this time. Shut up! Shut up! It's fine. It's totally salvageable. Just don't cut all the way through. And then, nope. See? I can't be trusted.
I know what I'm getting you for your next birthday. One of those haircut things that helps cut onions.
I don't even make stuff with onions all that often. I say that and
yeah,
then like...
right. We've used onions almost...
I use green onion. I use green onion a lot, but that's like when I'm not cooking for Tipsy Wok, I don't really use onions. I think the only thing I've ever used onions for was...
Korean barbecue.
Well, Korean barbecue. But they're there, they're already like sliced. Actually, they're not. I still have to cut them up with the scissors or whatnot. All right, if anyone is watching at this point, go ahead and ask me any question about... anything, and I will give you the worst possible answer I can possibly think of. Go ahead, Josh. You start.
Oh, anything?
Anything. I mean, it could be cooking related. Ask me like a cooking related question. Like if I were
related question. Well,
like a stupid cooking related question. I will give you.
Burglar's suggesting we, since I guess we're going to be doing this more often.
Yeah.
We need to do our intro and everything on your Twitch or your Twitch page.
What do you mean?
Explain to her that it's our first time doing it on Twitch live stream. We usually have done it on YouTube.
Yeah.
But she's saying that we haven't gotten anything set up on Twitch yet. Like, you don't have the page set up.
Oh, no, I don't. I very much don't. I don't know how to do that. I literally created this Twitch account, like...
Today?
No, a couple days ago. Because I was trying to make sure that it would stream on mobile before I made the decision to even do this.
Let's see, cooking related.
Go ahead. Any question? Like a simple question. Like, it could be even an obvious question like, hey, why are you cutting up those onions?
What's the best way to keep the jelly on a PB&J?
What's the best way to eat the jelly?
No, to keep the jelly on the sandwich so it doesn't fall out of the sandwich.
Oh, you have to use some... okay, so the next time you go to the bathroom... and like, you know how like when you first get started going number 2 and like, you know, you get a couple little spurts of like whatever, like that stuff is actually really good adhesive. Like, you know, you can use that and then make sure that the jelly, I call it butt jelly, you know? It's like, it makes it stay on really well. You know, it alters the taste of the jelly a little bit. Let's be real, it's not going to be perfect, but you know what? Some people like it. You know, some people like that taste, that very unique taste. But if you can't make your own, store-bought is just fine. Just pick up some Bud Light. Hey-o!
Oh my god. Okay, so Butt Burglar's question is, how would you solve world hunger?
How would I solve world hunger? Okay, so, you know that in, what?
Cook the homeless and feed them to the hungry?
Exactly. So, okay, I mean, everyone is waiting for me to say something like, I don't know, kidnap the rich. And then feed them to the homeless. I have to think about this one. Let's see. How would I solve world hunger? I mean, assuming that this is even possible. Let's say I had this, like, infinite supply of jets, right? And, you know, enough, say, to cover the distance between... what else am I cutting up here? I have carrots. Enough to cover the distance between...
Are you actually going to peel them this time or no?
Yeah, I will, because the last time they just tasted real funky.
Yeah.
I think. What was the last time? Oh, I used carrots for curry, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have 2 entire potatoes, and they're big potatoes too. 2 entire yellow onions.
More onions than you do, like...
And 2 carrots. They want me to use 2... You know what? I'll use 2 of some of the thickest carrot, and then I'll cut them down.
And then if it doesn't look like it's going to be enough, use 3.
Well, it's very much not going to be enough, but this was the same... I mean, carrots have a much stronger aroma than the other 2 do. The other 2 are more like...
Onions more strong aroma than onions?
I mean, okay, that's not true. Aroma, but like, you know, taste added. You know what I mean? Like, it's more like unique taste. How would I solve world hunger? Right. So the plane. So these planes that you can very obviously, you know, fly from, say, a food bank to like overseas, where probably I'm guessing that they need it the most. I'm looking for my peeler. Where's my peeler? Whoops.
We just got do you have a food scale? Japanese carrots seem to be larger than these. Because these aren't Japanese.
Oh, these aren't Japanese carrot. No, yeah. I do have a food scale, and I mean, quite honestly, I'm just using 2. These are 2 relatively thick carrots that I'm trying to peel, and it's not working because I don't have a peeler. Ooh, what's in this drawer? That is a negative. Soldier. Can weigh correct amount. You know, I tried the German precision thing once, and it didn't quite work out, mainly because there was, my blood alcohol content was, you know, pretty high at the time. But you see, with cooking, it's not so much a exact measurement sort of thing like it is in baking. It's more of like a feel.
It's not your utensil holder thing, is it?
It might be. That's not a peeler. That's also not a peeler.
You know, we should find all this shit before we cook it.
Well, I forgot that I would need a peeler, to be honest. And there is just a lot of cups here.
You're gonna break something.
I will. A lot of cups here that I have to put away. But it's trying to see if it's underneath all these. No, it is not. Anyway, what?
Do you have a dishwasher?
Probably not.
I mean, who else uses it besides you?
Stand by, y'all. I mean, me. I think I'm the only one. And I didn't put it in this side of the fridge, and there's no peeler here, there's no peeler here, and you know what?
Is that it right there?
We're going to see if we can do the kiwi peeling.
Oh, snap.
with the... Oh, yeah, we can. Sweet. I was not expecting that to work. Holy crap.
You just knocked the other carrot off the cutting board.
What?
You knocked the other carrot off the cutting board.
Oh. Is that what happened?
Yeah.
How's this angle?
It's an angle. It's an angle.
Does it work?
Well, hold on. I'm waiting for the camera to readjust.
Son of a...
Well, the lens is kind of covered by the case of the camera.
What?
The lens is covered by the case. A bit.
Oh. How's that?
Hold on. Look at the freaking
Anyway, I'm going to try and answer
World
Butt
Hunger
Blaster... Butt Burglar? Butt Burglar.
Burglar, yeah.
Butt Burglar's question now. This is also really hard to tell if it's peeling or not. Because the flesh underneath is pretty much the same color as the skin. Like,
You mean like the carrot?
yeah.
Dang it, it's still got something in the way.
Anyway, so World Hunger. You get these planes that can travel a really long distance and carry a lot of cargo, right? And what you do is you fly these planes over like the really impoverished nations. And, you know, the ones that are starving, right? And they're the ones that need the most. So you take these planes and you fly them over and you load them up with as much as you possibly can. And, you know, you drop them from the sky, of course. And then, of course, you know, you save fuel on the way back. And basically what you've dropped is instead of dropping food, you drop a flyer that says neener, neener, neener. And they just scatter all over the place so that everyone can pick them up and see them. So that when the hungry people pick up these letters and they say neener, 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 they starve to death right then and there. It's science. That's what happened. And then, you know, of course, then you have less people in the world. And then, you know, you have less of a hunger problem. And then you just rinse and repeat with the more impoverished nations. That is the worst possible answer I could possibly come up with. I hope you enjoyed that. And I peeled these carrots actually really easily with a spoon.
Hey, pro tip, new way to peel a carrot, use a spoon.
Use a spoon? Because I've used this to peel... No, what did I use this to peel before? I've used this to peel... Oh, ginger.
Ew.
You can use a spoon to peel ginger. Anyway.
She says, wow.
Woo, lad. I'm going to cut these little edges off here. Hey, you know, you asked. You want a terrible answer to a perfectly legitimate question?
I mean, that's a legitimate answer to curing world hunger. Kill everyone.
Kill everyone, yeah. I'm going the
hungry.
Adolf route. Also, apologies if your name is Adolf.
Is that actually still a like common name?
Adolf?
Yeah.
I don't know. Ask the Germans. Do I look German to you?
I mean, I've seen a German Asian. Or Asian German.
Asian German? German Asian? Which one?
I don't know.
What would be the correct, like, German, Asian German? Like, I say Asian American.
Yeah, so I guess maybe
But, like,
Asian German?
Asian German, yeah. That sounds weird to say because, you know,
Asian
we're not...
living in Germany, so...
This is like...
Alright, you're getting a little, speedy there.
What?
You're getting a little fast there.
I'm trying to get these... Basically, you're trying to get these as thin as possible. Like...
So they can fit in your mouth?
Yes, because you can stick them straight in your mouth. Always the end that's the toughest here. Gotta break that down a little bit.
So the butt's tough?
Yes, the butt is tough. The butt. Haha, it's the butt.
Touching the butt.
Dude, yeah, like this is what they want. They want this many potatoes and this many onion, this many, 20, I don't know. And then like, you know, this little measly, you know what, I'm just gonna like slice as many of them diagonally as I can to make like a lot smaller pieces because that not only increases the surface area, but also the ability, or, you know, the apparent amount of carrots that is in it. Increases the surface area, increases the flavor of the carrot in there, but really we're not hoping to taste the carrot, actually.
Suggested one more carrot.
Huh?
But brother suggested one more carrot.
You think? I don't know. The
I'd say
last
one more
time I used... Okay, fine.
One more carrot.
You know, we are...
Do you know where you put the damn carrots at?
Nope.
Didn't think so.
You don't know either. That wasn't a trick question, was it?
No. Did you stick them somewhere over there that I can't see?
You know, if this tastes like carrot, it is Butt Burglar's fault.
They're in the drawer.
They're in the drawer?
Are they, is that them?
What drawer? This one?
Yeah, that
Oh yes, this one. We're going to take this nicely sized carrot. We are going to twist this around a little bit. I forgot the green onion, so we're just going to throw that over there. What?
When did you move the camera?
When did I move the camera? Because I moved the camera. Don't worry about it. I used like 4 in mine. This size? That's pretty impressive. All right, so, I guess it is just a mistake that happened. We're just going to peel these right quick. I am getting carrot
Spoon.
using my nifty spoon trick, which works a hell of a lot better than using a butter knife.
Or that peeler.
Or the peeler that doesn't exist. I mean, it's a rough cut, but also we apparently have a resident expert in the house, as this is now like the 2nd or 3rd time that Butt Burglar has schooled me on the learning of the So, basically I'm going to do what Butt Burglar says.
So this is the Butt Burglar's cooking.
This is now Tipsy Butt Burglar. Except not tipsy. I don't know if you're drinking or not, but you know what? Just gonna make some carrot
Look, you're making
slices.
carrot sticks.
Huh?
You're making carrot sticks.
I'm making carrot sticks. Did you say carrot sticks or carrot dicks?
Carrot sticks.
Okay, that's definitely what I thought you said. And definitely not the other.
You like carrot sticks? It means you're a gay carrot.
Yes. Quite precisely. Cut away this end here. Kind of just... Yep, make sure that these are nice and separated here. All right, we're going to put these in another plate. I'm rapidly running out of plates.
What are we going to eat off of?
Don't apologize. It's good to have an eye out because, again, I don't claim to be a professional chef. I just claim to be someone who knows some basic stuff about Asian cooking and, gets drunk and attempts to entertainingly and educationally teach people.
So that would be amateur?
No, stop it. Yes, exactly. What else do I need to cut? Okay, so I need to cut the...
Steak?
Yes. Put this over here. Chuck steak. This is about 1.37 pounds? Yeah. Perfect amount there. I actually don't remember 100% how to prepare this. Will you look it up in the video description? I have to consult my own recipes. Is that normal? I'm pretty sure logic...
You're drunker than most people.
Logic would dictate that salt and pepper go on these. So you know what? Even before he tells me, I'm just going to say...
what am I looking at? What am I to prepare?
The description.
I got that
for the
part.
beef. Gonna need a little more salt in that, let's be real.
You're gonna have it done before I make you find it.
Give your meat a nice little rub, and then flip it over. Not too much salt, mind you. Maybe like...
Salt and pepper to taste?
The beef to taste?
I don't know.
No.
We didn't put it in there how to prepare the beef on thing.
I didn't? Then you just cut it. But you know what? We're going to do it a little bit differently today.
It doesn't say how you cut it in here. I
What?
think you cut it long ways, though.
Yeah, no, I remember how I cut it. You're going to cut it into pieces pretty much about the size. Yeah, chunks. So the fact that this is separated here, that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and separate this. Separate this. Come off it! I'm taking a knife. I'm like waving a knife around and I'm like, oh, I can't get this to separate. A knife. I'm waving a knife around. Anyway, so you're probably going to want to do it in like I would say about inch and a half pieces. So like, not this big. I'd cut this in half, but...
apparently rubbing your meat on camera is lewd.
It's lewd. I'm so sorry if I've offended anyone who with sensitive eyes and ears. I'm so sorry that I'm rubbing my meat.
David says we're edutainment?
Edutainment, exactly. Like a combination between education and entertainment.
Yes, it was a cat.
Yes, and no, I'm not going to cook the cat. So before any of you out there suggest that, Also, I think I'm cutting these a little too small. You want to say like maybe like that big or so because we're going to sear them to lock in the flavor anyway. So, they're not going to shrink too bad when they're in the cooker. Oh, look at all that fat. That's going to taste delicious.
Fat.
Call me fat?
Yes, calling you fat.
You're calling me fat? No, honey. You just look big boned.
Boneless.
Fuck you! Oh, I can't say that on Twitch. Oh, yes, I can.
Yeah, you can. It ain't YouTube.
Can't say it on YouTube, but I can say it on Twitch. Remember, gentlemen.
And ladies.
Or lady. Because I live with two ladies who like ladies. If your lady ever says, honey, does this make me look fat?
The answer is no.
The answer is, of course not, honey. And you can literally say it just like that. Because I've said that to my girl. Never said that in my life to anyone without actually meaning it.
She could be watching right now.
No, she couldn't. She was at work.
When does that stop for the last time we live streamed?
Oh. That's unfortunate. I should have cut this in thirds. Let's
see. Who is watching?
I didn't think this through. I just want to eat this, but I can't because diseases. And it doesn't help that it's beef too. Like beef. Wow, I totally just missed. Seriously? Like beef can be eaten more raw. You just need to sear the outside, and then bam, you're done.
Pretty much.
Unless
like we're in Japan where they're eating raw chicken.
Yeah, they're eating raw chicken. Like I don't understand. Like that doesn't taste good. Like the only thing I have that's not like well done is is steak, is beef. But I'll never eat I don't even eat pork that's not been properly.
Absolutely.
Like that taste is disgusting. So I don't understand why people would like that so much. You know what? I'm just going to cut these in half.
From what I've seen, like in the videos and the pictures,
it's
looks like
treated,
it's seared.
right?
Like it's
the outside is seared, but the inside is not.
Really raw.
And that's disgusting to me because raw chicken, even semi-raw chicken, tastes and smells disgusting to me. So I don't understand.
Burglar refers to the texture as well, how that would be kind of.
Yeah, just rubbery and gross. And why would you ever the texture of beef is so, I don't know, maybe it's a condition thing. What if we all grew up eating, raw chicken that was safe to eat? How would our lives be different? Would we enjoy the taste of
More of us would probably be dead from salmonella.
People die from beef-related diseases.
That's true, yeah. But that's usually.
I'm willing to bet not as many.
Yeah, that's usually when the beef is bad or something.
Yeah, or gone mad.
Yeah.
Mad cow. I
Mad
remember
cow.
that was a thing. Yeah, I was alive when that happened.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, not for me. It wasn't. Well, it doesn't.
We were children.
I'm not insinuating that anyone I know was ever infected with mad cow disease.
Sounds like
Okay.
a really crappy comic book villain. Mad cow disease.
The mad cow. There's a theater downtown. That's the Mad Cow Theater.
Yeah, my old drama teacher used to work there.
Thick. That's a thick cat, man.
Yeah, he is.
Oh
Y'all going for a ride?
no! Oh no! I have wires tangled up everywhere. This is awful. How do I do this?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna. All right. Yes, I know that was very jarring. I apologize. Would you stay still? Thank you.
Where did the house motto go?
The house motto?
Damn it.
Oh, I got erased. Yeah, we've just assumed that everyone knows what hashtag Damn It Kevin is now.
Half the people on the internet would know what hashtag damn it Kevin is.
Damn it, Kevin. All right. Okay, so in our beef curry, we have our onion that is cut up. We have our tomatoes that are sitting there and probably been sitting there for long enough, to be honest.
I don't know.
We have tomatoes. Did I say tomatoes? I meant to say potatoes.
I don't know. You're drunk.
Will you take this and put this over here so we can see kind of most of the kitchen and raise it if need be? How? Gesundheit. I am very much not attached properly to the... Wait, hold on. This is live entertainment, people. This is behind the scenes stuff.
Y'all see the madness I have to deal with him?
This is behind the scenes stuff. I need to undo this and go underneath here. And there we go. Okay, so can you see?
Yeah, I can see the majority of the kitchen.
That's fine. As long as you get
Except
above.
your head.
Huh? That's fine. Can we fix this issue that we're having with the... Come on. All right, fantastic. Okay, so we've got our potatoes. They've been sitting in here for about 15 minutes, and then we've got our 2 onions that they've been sitting here for about well, I don't know how long. It doesn't matter. They're not soaking in anything. Let's be real. And then of course we've got our breaded katsu, which is flour and eggs. And it's not a Gordon Ramsay impersonation. It's just a random accent that I picked up. We've got this. This is soaked in some flour and some eggs and some panko breadcrumbs. This is going to be a katsu. It's going to be fried as we prepare the rest of our stuff. But we have this delicious, butter that's stuck to the bottom. We have even more butter that's stuck to the bottom. Beef of the flank steak. Or top sirloin or whatever it is that you want to use, as long as it's nice and marbled. We have that here. We're going to move on to the next step, which is...
Cooking it?
I've forgotten what happened next. So I'm going to consult my own recipe. You know...
Wait, are you asking me to consult?
No, I'm going to consult my own recipe. I'm going to attempt to reach over here and just look at myself, apparently. And... well, obviously, no. I know what has to happen. I remember. I've made this before.
Have you?
Yes.
Are you sure you've made this before?
Yes. Okay, so what's going to need to happen is the beef needs to be... You can come a little closer and then just focus on here. The beef needs to be seared. So we're going to preheat... Well, not that close.
Oh, damn.
I want my pretty face in it, too. Anyway... So this is going to be preheating. I'm going to put it on about a 9, and always make sure you preheat your pan, because if you don't, they warp. Don't want that. Where's my beer? What?
Okay, Knock 11 says, Asian face, strange UK accent equals Australian?
Question mark? So... I don't know why I'm sitting down. There was just a chair here, so I sat in it. This is going to be preheating. We're going to sear. We're going to attempt to sear the outside layer of the beef and then take it away. We don't want any of the inside to get cooked. We just want the outside to get cooked. And then after that, we're going to take a pot. We're going to take a pot. And we're going to start this up on medium heat. That's not the right one. Yes, it is. Medium heat. Okay. Medium heat. And our onions. Our onions are going to go in there. Excuse me, I need this. Let go, thank you.
But you don't.
Okay, so where were we? I have to look up my own recipe. This is really embarrassing.
You know.
What? Oh, look, the ingredients. Oh no, those are just the ingredients, and then the recipe is, and then just, it doesn't scroll.
Yeah,
oh, look, it does scroll.
You have the same damn phone.
Your finger's touching the edge.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Well, it's not working. Carrot, potatoes, and protein. No. 2 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons of butter. Wait for it to melt. Add onion. On medium heat, saute your onions for 5 minutes. Right, I did. And then carrots, potatoes, protein, water. What? Curry rubrics. What? Water, and then protein. All right. Yes, I remember now. So, yes, I'm watching my own video to remind myself how to make this. And I can't stop talking this stupid... Anyway, so, yes, okay, so, what am I doing? I just looked it up. Okay, this is going over there, and then, this is preheating. Okay, so this is going on medium, and then there's going to be vegetable oil and butter going into this. Vegetable oil and butter going into this, and then over here we're going to have this, making sure this is a sear. Once it's seared, I'm going to take it off the heat. What?
Are you stuck?
I'm stuck. I couldn't stop it if I tried. No one wants to see this. Who wants to see some random Asian person talking in a random blend of Australian and UK and New Zealand? And this is hot. Seems like it's hot. So what I'm going to do, that's definitely preheated.
It's smoking, so I would say
It's
hot.
smoking, so make sure you turn on your fan. And then make sure you have a plate at the ready because you're going to be taking these out as soon as they're nice and seared. Hi. Got to make sure we've got our... No, that's not it. No, that's not it. This'll do. Nice and preheated. Remember, not on for that long. You're searing the outside so you can make sure the flavor doesn't get locked in. Yeah? So you just leave it here for a little while. Leave it here for a little while. Curse yourself because you didn't cut the meat enough. Come on. And then you're just gonna flip it. Flip it! Fucking whoop. I can say that. It's Twitch. You know what? Smells absolutely delicious. Salt and pepper go a long way to adding very unique flavor to, well, anything really unique. Look at me talking like I'm some sort of random professional chef. That's not a thing. You know, I probably should have picked a different utensil to flip each individual little piece with. And Butt Burglar, you can make sure that let me know if I'm disappointing you in any way. You know, because you probably have more experience with the larger version of this dish. The larger version of this dish than I do. Getting a nice sear. See, I can't stop. And I sound stupid. See, these long pieces are just... What did I do that for? Okay. You get a bit of sear. I'm just going to let that sit.
Everyone's worried about the eggs next to the Mountain Dew bottle.
Huh?
Everyone's worried about the eggs close to the Mountain Dew bottle.
Oh, there's where the egg went. What's wrong with the egg? The egg is fine.
You're also saying these tongs or chopsticks.
Yeah, that occurred to me. Shut up, David. I know. Okay, you know what? This is getting pretty much cooked, let's be real. So it's going to be added in later, last. Okay? And then over here, I'm just going to make sure that I'm going to take this knife and cut some of these big pieces down to size.
Send your fingers.
Ow! Ow!
Did you give me the last cold snap?
Ow! What?
Did you give me the last cold snap?
Yeah. No, actually, I think there are some in the closet. Oh, this is still on, like an idiot. I'm going to keep this on medium now. Move this over because I'm going to use this in a second. Surface light. Turn that on. Make sure these are nice and bite-sized because we don't have that much protein tonight. I mean, we do, but we don't. Okay, leave that there. Plastic spatula left to sit in a... It's not on! There's no heat! Listen, Dad! Failsion? Is that even English? Do you even English, bro? All right. Where's my tablespoon?
You actually pulled it out this time.
Yeah.
You're searching for it.
Yes, I made sure to do that. So... Yeah, I accidentally dropped some water in there. It's a mistake that I keep repeating, and I don't know why. It probably has something to do with the alcohol. Ow!
I think you just like burning.
I think I just do. I love, chemical reactions that cause scalding temperatures on my own skin. Anyway, while this is waiting, I'm going to start washing stuff, or at least I would if I wasn't attached to my...
Cellular device.
Yeah. I'm attached to my tripod right now is what's happening. No, stop it. My hands are raw. They're rotting raw.
Boo.
Okay, throw in our butter. This is sitting on medium heat. Throw in our butter. Medium. There we go. Okay, the onions are going to go first. So onions are in. We're going to basically... Onion go first. House smells nice and... I don't know, nice. Like onion. I don't really know how to describe that. Make them sweat a little bit. Have them absorb the oil. And... Yeah, I'm going to make them sweat by putting them in a room full of very beautiful women. I don't know. Are onions male? Female? Are they anything? Really? It's a metaphor. There's onion all over the place now. Washing away my dirty plate. Moving my feet so my stomach won't hurt.
Why does your stomach hurt?
Because I'm hungry. It's a song that Homer sings in The Simpsons when he goes on a hunger strike.
Oh. I don't watch Simpsons.
It was a long time ago. I don't expect you to understand. Washing stuff while my stuff cooks. And then, because I'm gonna make some more stuff, I don't know, man. The libations are a-flowing. Uh-oh.
Libations?
Libation.
Been working on the same gear for like 30 minutes.
Shut up. Anyway, letting these sweat for, the vast quantity of this, probably like 5 to 10 minutes. So that's going to sit there. And it's going to do that while I do things in the kitchen, because I can, like, hit this button. Okay, what else? I can put this away now. I gotta stop talking like that. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Yeah, smell-o-vision would be good right now.
Smell of it. This is okay. Like, it's garlic.
It's starting to smell good.
It's garlic and butter and oil. It smells amazing. In fact, did I talk about the onion? Adding the onion? I remember adding the green onions in. Or no, the garlic, not the onion.
I don't know. Did you actually do the garlic yet?
Yeah, I took the garlic out, but I didn't put it in yet. Logic would dictate that the onions go, the garlic goes in now with the onion.
I would say, yeah. Making the house smell all Italian and whatnot.
Yes, because we're totally making Italian food tonight. But you know what?
Garlic and onion is always sounds with Italian, okay?
It's true. It's very true. Okay, so sitting for. Gonna let it sweat. Lower the heat. Let it sit for a while. Make these onions nice and translucent.
Morbid obese man in a sauna.
What?
A morbidly obese man in a sauna.
Yes, exactly like a morbidly obese man in a sauna, or a whore in church.
That was a good one too.
Yeah, I can't believe I forgot about that one.
Usually whores in church are burning at their feet already.
Yeah, right? Yeah, they're definitely leaving a mark on the seat. Phrasing? Okay, so potatoes, we can no longer be soaking the in that starchy water. In fact, I'm going to cut some of these down to size.
Is starch or starch?
Starch.
Oh, okay, because I'm like, I didn't know we had
Tony
Avenger here.
I'm the food event. Can you imagine if like an Avengers superpower was like somehow food related? How would we make
Japanese games?
Yeah, have you seen the anime Food Wars?
No, you talked about it.
Yeah, it's like the way that they make these like food battles, like like head-to-head chef battles, like Iron Chef or something. They make it seem like a superhero battle. Like the judges will taste the food and they'll be like, "Oh!"
I want to see that.
I don't speak Japanese.
Keep posting like on social medias and stuff where it's like two guys are cutting fish up in the street.
Yeah.
And the two Asian chefs. One of them's like a street chef. One of them's like a professional chef. I
Yeah.
want to see what that is, like called Super Cook or something like that. From what I've learned.
I don't remember. I gotta be
I
honest.
don't know what it's called. But I want to see it. I want to know what it's like. It looks interesting.
Okay, so what the hell is that? Stop that. There we go. Okay, we're gonna add 2 cloves of garlic.
Not love onions.
What? And if you accidentally add too much, oops.
You can't see it because you have this chat on the phone.
Oh yeah.
But like every time you move it, it like gets a little bit of a little.
I put the garlic in the in the sink. We're not washing the garlic today, which
I'd love to see dry and wash the garlic. God, that smells so good.
you dang right it is. No, stop it. Onion and garlic forming the base of the curry here. In fact, we're actually going to, with this, we're going to wash it out and wipe it down because we're going to be making our curry simultaneously here. If I can handle that challenge, I don't know.
We'll see. Usually when you multitask, something usually happens.
Something happens, all right. I don't know what, but it's going to happen.
I'm not always saying it's always a good thing that happens.
That's true. I expect bad things to happen, and they really don't. Okay, so at this point, I think the potatoes and the carrot can go in there. And then, of course, I'm going to add the protein, but we're going to do potato, carrot. When do stuff like honey and whatnot go in?
I don't remember. But Knox says he's marrying caramelized onions when it becomes.
Hey, it might be legal now. I don't know. Check with your local...
I've never seen a law that says you cannot marry inanimate objects.
That's true. I think, didn't someone marry a video game once?
I think so. I know there's plenty of fetishes out there, like people are like in love with their cars and shit.
Yeah, this is very much not...
What are you asking about the rest of me? What?
When do like the honey and the soy sauce and everything go in? Making sure these are nice and mixed. And what do I do after I've added the potatoes and the carrots? I add water, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because right now I'm like, this is too dry. I need some water. Where's the measuring cup?
Add 6 cups of water.
Well, I guess depending on the...
After you added the carrots and the potatoes and the protein, stir to combine, and then add salt and pepper. Adding that 6 cups is what I use for a whole box of the curry. 4 to 8 cups. Blah.
Blobbity bobbity blah, my own words. Blobbity bobbity blah. I don't know where my measuring cup is. Oh, there it is. Dude, caramelized onion, I wish they didn't take so long, because like when I'm stir frying, I would love to have onion, but like stir frying doesn't take long at all.
So your honey question, you add it in when you add the chocolate and all that. Once the curry starts to thicken, break up your chocolate bars, add it in, followed by 2 teaspoons of honey.
Oh, what about soy sauce? Soy sauce is after the...
After the honey, it's literally the same.
Oh, thanks, butt burglar.
2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and then 1/4 grated apple.
Wait, soy sauce comes after everything, like with the apple and whatnot?
Before the grated apple.
Okay, this is
So
6 cups was correct.
What you have here in the breakdown of it, okay?
Yeah.
Is once the curry thickens, you add the chocolate.
Right, I remember what happens after the curry thickened.
You add the 2 tablespoons of honey.
That was a
Then the
poor
tablespoons
decision to
of
do that.
soy
There we
sauce.
go. 6 cups of water.
Then the grated apple.
Might that sit there for a while? How long does this sit here? Like, it's not 20 minutes, is it? It's like...
20 minutes? What? I don't know what curry taking that long.
No. Did you miss the apple? No, the apple comes at the end. You are really obsessed with that apple, aren't you?
Say what?
No, not you. Butt burglar.
Does she know about the chocolate bars?
Yeah, right? I didn't know if she knew there was a chocolate bar, but yeah, that's definitely a thing. There we go. It's boiling. I remember that part.
Yeah, bring everything
Nope.
to a boil. Add in your...
Because I'm walking on
time limit that says once it thickens.
What? Yeah. Well, wait, when does the curry go in?
Would you bring it to a boil?
Oh, right. I thought so. So over here, okay, so, right, you can still see that. I need a lid on that. I know I need a lid on that. I'm finding a lid. Damn. Trying to give you, dude. Tell me I don't know what I'm doing when I'm cooking, which is true. You would be true if you assume that. Okay.
I'm bet that Butt Burglar said lid simmer for 15.
15.
Yeah.
I guess I could do that. I mean, it would prove for softer carrots and whatnot. I'll be right back. I just need to grab some, that big old thing I have of oil.
Oil. Oh, 'cause you gotta fry the chicken.
What?
'Cause you gotta fry the chicken.
Yeah. So we're doing some, I should probably
Multitasking.
doing some multitasking here. I am sassy. That's what I do. I've had like a couple of these. I probably haven't had enough to be honest.
Why sassy girl?
You know, I wish I spoke Japanese just so I can like fire back some like typical anime response at you right now. But I don't speak enough Japanese.
So use Chinese. It sounds close enough. Is that racist?
Yes, that's racist. Sound close enough, my ass. That's so racist. That's like saying German sounds like...
French?
Shut up. That was a bad example. Okay. Preheat this. What we're gonna do is... Oh, well, that would help over there. Okay. We're gonna preheat this. We're gonna add about an inch or so of oil to this. That's a lot of oil. In fact, I probably should... I was using the other pan. It's going to take a little bit longer, but then again, so are these.
What, the smaller one?
Yeah. It's not as warped. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
We fried the, whatchamacallits, the ramen patty things.
In there, yeah. It was a pain in the ass, but we definitely did fry those ramen patties. So this is going to be preheating. We're going to be adding this. Protein goes in, doesn't it? Before the boiling?
Yeah.
Okay. Remember that time I forgot that this goes in there?
Remember, the boiling is going to cook the rest of the protein through.
Right.
It's got to be, super hot water, like they do for hot.
Well, I mean, yes, but it's going to... All right, this delicious beef is going in. Give it a little hot beef injection. Turn it around a little bit.
That one was a little bit weird.
This is live entertainment, y'all. Like, I can't control what comes out of my mouth.
I'm going to mess this up, but Butt Burglar says, for Japanese say, Oimae wa mayo shuru?
Omae wa mo shinderu.
Shuru?
What does that mean? What did I just say? Am I gonna get like the FBI coming down my... Did I just threaten the president in Japanese? Omae wa mo shinderu. Shinderu. That's Japanese? You already dead. Oh! Sounds like something like Genji or someone would say.
No, that's Mata Mata.
Mata mata. Mata mata.
Mata Mata.
Mata mata. That's one of my favorite quotes of all time.
Healing.
I need healing. I need healing. That's one of my favorite quotes of all time. Him going, Mata mata. And then the other one is Owen Wilson. Wow.
My favorite, like Overwatch, what is it? Phrase is Reinhardt's catchphrase.
Catchphrase. That's my favorite.
That's one of the best ones.
Yeah, that's my favorite on Overwatch. I'll just sit there and I'll just spam it. Catchphrase. Oh my god.
Apparently that's a meme anime.
It is?
Yeah.
I'm sure it is. And the other person, Nani?
Nani?
Nani? Ryugo Wagateki Wukuro! I didn't even pronounce that right. Well, he spelled it right at least.
Yeah.
Ryugo Wagateki Wukuro!
I don't even know that.
I can't pronounce it. It's like the let the dragons consume you or something like that. He says it in English too.
Yeah.
I can't say Genjus though. Genjus is the. I don't know how he pronounces that. I'm not very good at pronouncing Japanese.
I don't remember either.
Let the dragon control you! That's also Hanzo. I don't know what I was thinking.
Nani? That one's funny.
I don't know what that means.
That's like I think a kawaii anime thing.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna wipe this down.
So you don't burn yourself with popping water again?
Well, yes, that. I'm not gonna burn myself. But that's taking way too long. And we're gonna hope this goes well, but the pan is a little warped, so we'll see.
It was well enough last time.
That should be more than enough. Maybe.
Probably.
No, a little bit more.
I mean, you could always get like a spoon or something and put it up under the handle of the thing and make it tilt and melt.
We're just gonna let this sit here. Well, no, because it's gonna be. Alright, so we're gonna let this get to. This is medium? Yeah. We're gonna let this slowly climb to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And if you don't have a food thermometer, get one.
Oh, okay. So apparently Nani means what? In response
Nani?
to the, you are already dead.
That's the sound of the guy dying. So 350 right now. Obviously, it's not getting there, but it is getting there. Waiting for this to come to a boil. I don't know why it's not on high. Look at me multitasking. Speaking of multitasking, we're gonna put stuff away.
And they say men can multitask.
Huh? Nani? Oh. This will be on Pew's channel in 2020, just before a black hole ends the universe. I gotta be honest, I don't really watch a lot of PewDiePie. I think there's a significant number of big YouTubers out there that are slightly obnoxious at first glance anyway. So like, I tried to watch him and like, you know, I didn't understand the appeal, I gotta be honest. When does the cornstarch come in?
You didn't need cornstarch. You pulled it up on the steak.
No, I didn't. Is it on the ingredients list? I don't think it is, actually. I remember copying the ingredients list. I don't know why. I think I bought it because I needed it, but not for this recipe.
Nope.
Yeah, because I think the curry mix already has cornstarch or whatever in it.
I just remember when we did the pork braised stuff and it was, you added too much water and decided, well,
Yeah.
cornstarch, let's fix it.
Well, I use cornstarch in pretty much everything, like stir fry.
It doesn't say, did you add the green onion?
What?
When did we add that?
When did I have what?
The green onion.
To the... Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to cut that. That's why I washed this. The green onion gets added at the end because, you know, honestly, if you add green onion as a...
Okay, so the anime, because I asked her what anime it was from, so I was interested. It's First of the North Star.
The First of the North Star? That sounds like a Game of Thrones name.
It does, and she says it's from the 80s, so it's an old anime.
Old anime. How old is Cowboy Bebop? That's the oldest anime I know, which is probably
That's
pretty
from
sad.
the 90s.
Wow.
I love Cowboy Bebop, though.
I've only seen the one
They're making
episode.
a live action one.
Really?
Version of it. I think they're making a movie.
With who, though? I mean, they try to make a live action, what's it called? Death Note.
Of the North Star.
I heard that one was, you know, mediocre.
Or Fist, not First. Fist. My reading skills right now while booze on the system, yeah. It's karate.
Okay, I want some more food-related questions that I can answer in the worst possible way. So here's how this works. You ask me a question, and I will answer it. Oh, I gotta skim some of this scum off. See this scum? I don't know if you can actually see that or not.
I'm looking at a big piece of scum right now.
Haha, you're funny. Is the brightness okay? Is it really dark or light or whatever?
I mean, you can move the lights closer and probably make it a little better.
Or I think it's just maybe the brightness on my phone. The brightness setting on my phone.
Probably could be that too. I mean, it looks a little. It looks alright though, not too bad.
Let me see. Turn around. Oh, that's fine. Okay, because on my screen it's like super dark, but I think it's because the light. How many marshmallows can you fit in your mouth at once? Well, my advice to you would be to assemble them into the shape of a penis. Gather all your friends and family. And find out in front of all of them, and just attempt to just go for it. And you know, the more enthusiastic you are about making like noises and stuff as you measure, you know, the better. You know, you can play Chubby Bunny with the marshmallows, and if you don't know, and you know, instead of saying Chubby Bunny, you can say, guys, I have something to tell you. This is what I do in my spare time. I shove marshmallows down my mouth in the shape of a penis. I've never had this much scum before. God, it's like New Jersey in liquid form. Also, I'm sorry to anyone who that might offend, but you know what? I used to go to school near Jersey, and I'm not sorry. So we're doing this because these are the impurities and stuff that come from the beef. And you're basically just taking and skimming it as much as you can. Now my cat is staring hungrily in my direction, and couldn't possibly imagine why. It's like, your taste good, human. Whoops. All right, you know what? I think I've skimmed most of the scum off. I'm taking precious onion with it too. Anyway, it's boiling, so bacon short but sweet life. Yeah, you know. If show cat, where'd Obi-Wan go?
He ran in the living room.
Oh,
He's
fine.
like, they said, show me on camera, fuck that, bye.
Yeah, right. Funny as hell. There we go. Oh no, my battery's on 2%. Shit, I need a charger. Okay, I gotta take off my mic. No, I didn't realize. I totally forgot I was running battery power. Hold! I will be there. You will see. Empire Fun, we have seen each other through it all. And when push comes to shove.
Now you can't move the camera around now. You need to move it to where it's not, you know.
Okay, whew. All right, boiling, which means we're gonna test the temperature of this. Should get to 350. Crawling to like maybe 180, 200. Stabilizing on, yeah, almost but not quite. So what was I doing? I was adding the curry, which I didn't even open yet. So, you know, let this simmer, it's fine, no big deal.
You still haven't fried
It is kind of a big deal. What?
Still haven't fried the chicken.
Well, the oil for the chicken is heating. Calm your pipes, man. The curry, I'm using an entire box here, which is why I've added 6.
You've only started watching anime like 1 or 2 years ago, right?
No, I mean, it depends on the anime.
Yeah.
Because I watched Dragon Ball Z and Yu-Gi-Oh when I was younger, but like,
That's
you know,
different.
so did
That's
everything.
like,
Right, it's like mainstream anime. Like, but like a few years, I want to say like 2, 3, 4 years ago. I know.
I was right. I put like 1 to 2 years.
Yeah. All right, curry goes in. You basically, I'm not even wearing a mic right now. Remove them from the heat. Remove what from the heat?
I'm assuming the curry or he hasn't, I guess, because
But Burglar says I should remove the curry from the heat. I'm going to do that, I guess now. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's too late. and stir. Yeah, where's the... Here it is. What burglar's yelling at me? Oh, also this should be on medium again. I'm beginning to think I didn't add enough water. This needs to be simmered, right? So I'm gonna put this on medium low. What kind of Asian only starts watching anime only a year ago? I mean, again, it depends on your definition of anime. Okay, this is starting to thicken. We got our... God, it smells amazing.
Magical Girl anime?
Magical Girl anime, yes. That totally sounds like something I, a 6'2" male, would be interested in.
Well, they don't know. I mean, there's some guys that are larger than you that are in...
That is very fair.
My Little Pony.
That is very fair. That is a completely legitimate concern.
I wouldn't say Pokemon is anime. Pokemon is so mainstream it's practically...
But Pokemon is anime, though.
But it's so mainstream and westernized once it gets over here.
Yeah.
It's pretty much a cartoon.
We're at 300 and... I mean, it is. It really is.
When I was a kid, I wasn't watching Pokemon with subtitles like I do watch Naruto now.
Right. Yeah, no one's ever really seen Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! Dubbed. Like, the mainstream hasn't seen that.
They westernized the...
Pokemon is exactly the false prophet. Hey, listen, Knock 11, you coming into an Asian channel with a bunch of Asian people watching. You're gonna knock anime? We're gonna knock 11? You? Knock you? I don't know. I need another beer. This is definitely starting to thicken up, which is great. Oh shit. See, this is why you should not. You definitely shouldn't try this at home, kids.
Did you just drop water from the other...
Yes, I accidentally dripped some water into the near boiling oil. Not boiling, not even anywhere close near boiling. But you know what? I just have no choice but to wait for that to kind of simmer down a little bit while I let this simmer over here and avoid the garbage fire that is over there, that it's happening right now, that burned the crap out of my bicep. It's settling down now. Okay, so we should be at about 350. I'm going to turn this heat down a little bit lower. Oh, this is definitely reaching 350. 311, 314. Not quite, actually. Maybe like 30 more seconds.
Lower heat on curry needs to be lowered to simmer.
Lower to what?
To simmer.
I did lower the heat on the curry.
She just said it now, so it looks like you're...
Well, no, I said it just a little bit lower now, but it was on medium low.
Not rapid boil is what she says.
Right.
Which is what it's still doing.
What? Oh, look at that. I'm so thankful that I have someone with actual expertise in the audience watching for me, watching over me and guiding me.
Knox says he got over cartoons at 15 because of girls.
Can I introduce you to some of the girls in my life I know that watch anime? Then again, I work in a department where people are literally hired because they're pretty. So,
Yeah.
you know,
If you go to an anime convention though too.
have you been to like any sort of like of course you haven't been to any mainstream nerd convention. Like, you think anime is for kid. I implore you to watch the first episode of Attack on Titan and then come back and tell me that anime is for kids. Cause I tell you, that's the one episode that is messed up. 342, 343. Hurry up! 46. 7, 8, not close enough. Okay, so we're gonna put a paper towel lined plate here. Paper towel lined plate here. And we're just going to begin adding
Well, you're not going to use chopsticks to go full Asian?
our shush. Oh no, I just ripped off a huge chunk of the, well, rip. And then putting a little one right there. And maybe like a little one. Oh no, that's not little. A little one right there. And then maybe like a little one right. That's literally just a chunk of. That's a chunk of panko. So, you know, there's that. Anyway, you're going to let this sit. This is on medium low. No, not medium low. A little bit under medium. This is sitting on medium low. And Butt Burglar is American and white.
I mean, I'm German, Irish, Puerto Rican, and Cuban, and I love anime.
You know, I'm not.
You're Chinese and what else?
I'm Chinese and Chinese. And a little bit of Chinese with the... And I'm also 1/32nd Chinese. And as for the other 31 out of 32, also Chinese. I'm pretty sure I haven't taken that, you know, ancestry thing test yet. This is going to be simmering. While this is simmering, we're going to add... What haven't we added yet? The honey, the soy sauce. Where's the honey? Oh, honey!
Right there in front of you.
Oh, look, honey. What did I say, 2 tablespoons?
Oh, yeah, 2 tablespoons.
There, the balls is the measuring cup. There, dude.
That's a spoon, not a cup.
Potato, tomato. And... And some change. Great. And then soy sauce. That is sesame oil. I want soy sauce.
I know,
That is
right?
also low-so. Oh, hey, look at that. No, low-so? High-so? Low-so. Low sodium soy sauce. Another 2 tablespoons of this. It's a secret. Also, put soy sauce in everything. You know, because Asian cooking, soy sauce, it just goes together. It doesn't really matter what you're thinking. Like, and there was one more thing I needed to add. What did I need to add?
I just realized what you're talking about.
We have company.
I mean, you got the roommate's nose approved.
Oh, yeah, the roommate came down because they smelled something good.
It smells so good.
Good.
Excellent.
Apple.
Hey, okay, I'm going to defer to your judgment, Butt Burglar. What? I have green onion whites. Should I throw them in now? No, I'm not going to throw them in now. That's a stupid idea. I mean, I guess I could. I've already thrown garlic and onion in there, but now it'd be way too late. I'm just going to throw the greens in. Or the whites, and it doesn't matter, I don't think, right? I don't know. Butt Burglar, what do you think? I have green onion whites. Well, regardless, honey went in, soy sauce went in. I'm going to throw the bar of chocolate in. Or at least I would if I knew where it is. Don't you want to get away? What? The chocolate bar. Is it not here?
Oh. David is David.
Yes. I knew that. I knew that. Where have you been?
Because it says who Kevin? I'm like,
How do you know who Kevin is? Yeah. Garnish with the green onion on the right. A garnish, but the white part, the aromatic part. Do I use it as? I mean, it's a little too late to use it as an aromatic now, so I guess I don't know. Anyway, where's the chocolate bar? I didn't take it out when I did the ingredients, did I?
don't think, is it behind the apple?
What?
Is it behind the apple, which you still haven't cut the grate?
No. No, not. But I need to test the temperature of this chicken. Internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit.
David says save it for miso soup.
Oh, that's fair. Well, I don't really make miso soup.
Good, I wouldn't mind
What did I say, 165? This is 139, 140, 141. This is not there yet, which is great because it gives me some time to look for that effing missing chocolate bar.
Did you actually get one?
Purchase one? Yes. So you wanna get away. I don't know the rest of the words, so I'm just gonna sing that one line over and over again.
Bubber says to skip it too, because she says it wouldn't be good now.
What?
She says to skip it too. So
Yeah, it wouldn't be good now because it wouldn't serve its purpose now. It hasn't been roasting. You know, as soon as the word came out of my mouth, I was like, no, that's stupid. Why would that happen?
Are you talking about these Hershey bars right here?
No, those are Sean and Kai's.
Oh.
I definitely bought a Hershey bar.
Are you sure they didn't grab yours and theirs?
I mean, I'm not sure, but I don't think.
If anything, we find that one and just give them back their chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Because it's the same size, isn't
It's
it?
here somewhere. Yeah, it's gotta be here somewhere. I don't understand.
Just use one of these.
But
And when we find it, we'll give them it so they have their chocolate bar back.
I mean, you know, that's fair. Anyway, oh no.
Don't hit the light.
Okay. We have our milk chocolate bar. Milk chocolate, come out of there. Thank you. We're gonna break it up into manageable pieces.
You don't know how to do anything.
Huh?
Do you ever do anything manageable sizes?
No, I really don't. I don't know how long this is going to take me to eat, but
Don't worry, I'll help.
you know, I'm not really complaining because. Oh no! I forgot the rice! Knucking futz. This chicken is definitely ready at this point. That nice little glazed sear. Actually, you know what? I should probably do the smart thing and start the rice right now while I keep freaking talking.
Because rice is important when you're eating curry
Yeah.
and chicken.
I was like, oh, I'll just start it later. Never started it. Never happened.
You told me to remind you.
Yeah, well, I didn't. I thought I would, you know, remember. And, you know, after a few beers, I just don't. Never! I never remember. So when will I remember that I don't remember?
Knox says 10 pounds of rice, and this would be a nice food challenge. So like
10 pounds. That's not
Like
happening.
an extreme-
Dude, that's like an entire freaking bag. Like a massive bag. 10 pounds? You insane? I can hardly eat 1 pound of burger. Who said that?
that was not.
Knox said that? Have you ever tried eating 10 pounds?
I mean, we eat a lot of rice when we go to freaking Easy Block.
We eat 3 freaking containers of rice. That's like maybe half a cup. Maybe half a cup each. No, it's not that. Anyway, these are without a doubt ready because they were about like 310 by the time I tested them a couple minutes ago. So, dab, 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 dab. Is this on? Great.
Did you have a huge pot of curry? Yeah, well, all that will go over the rice.
Yes, it will go over the rice, and then the katsu will go over the curry, and I'm really excited for this because I've actually never combined the two yet. So you're seeing a Tipsy Wok first. And speaking of Tipsy Wok, I need to...
Every Tipsy Wok episode, though? It's a first for
Yes. Where's my alcoholic beverage?
over here, maybe? No? Okay.
Probably. Chicken goes in.
Did you finish it? You did finish it. You need another one.
I did?
I think so, yeah. I don't see one here. You must have thrown it in the bottle away already. Because you were drinking, what is it? One of the...
Oh yeah, I must have. Beer me! Oh, what am I doing? I need to wear my apron.
I've only seen that in the one episode that hasn't
Yeah,
come
right?
out yet.
Topher has a really thin neck. Thank you, sir. Hold on. Can they see this? Oh, I need to tie this. I don't know why Topher couldn't tie this.
Well, maybe Topher's a little bigger than you are. Have you finished editing that episode yet?
Dude, it's a pain in the butt.
Give us a look. It says Tipsy Wok, guys. It's his perfect little apron.
My little Princess Aurora on top. Okay, I added the chocolate, and I need to add the what was I missing?
Beer.
Oh no!
Now it's all over your foot.
Now it's all over my foot. Now my foot's warm. I'm totally blaming you.
Blame you. I didn't do shite.
On the ground, on my foot. This is what happens when you combine alcohol in the kitchen. Don't try this at home, kids.
Knox says that's nightmarish.
What?
I guess you and the apron.
It's nightmare. Excuse you, knock. I happen to think I look beautiful in this. What was I adding? I added chocolate, I added honey, I added
Soy sauce.
soy sauce. I don't know what else to add, and I just oops.
Piss butt burger off now.
Yeah, this is a travesty, but you know what? It's a Tipsy Wok tradition.
We have put beer in pretty much everything, haven't we?
Almost everything we could possibly imagine. Look at this foaming deliciousness. That will most certainly.
Oh, apple.
Apple! That's
Things
the thing.
sitting right over there. Thanks, butt burglar.
Thank you, Butt Burglar. This is like the 5th time Butt Burglar has reminded us to use the frickin' apple.
Well,
Whoa! What the hell?
did you just buy that apple?
This apple has like a rotted pecan in the middle. Where's the? There it is. That's disgusting. You can't have that.
I guess just use the outside of it or get another apple.
You know, I bought enough apples. I really only wanted the one, and I got a bunch. So you know what? We're gonna use this small apple. Cut that in half. See?
That's
Look.
much better.
See? What the hell was that? What the hell was that, Fuji? Okay, so I'm gonna cut this up a little bit. I'm gonna cut it up. I'm gonna frickin', what's the word? Grind it. Grind it like some fine bud. I'm gonna grind about half of this in.
Yeah, so what we're going to thought you were pretending to do.
Oh yeah, I saw that comment. Yeah, no, really, I don't. Alcohol is,
All the time. What it's like.
I get comfortable after a while and I think I prepared everything, and then when I haven't prepared everything, then I start to freak out. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I've totally got everything that I need here, and then, oh no, I need hoisin sauce. Oh no, I need rice vinegar. Oh no, I need this. Oh no, I need that. Oh no, my insert item here is burning. Oh no, I'm grinding apple seeds into my curry. Oh no, that's actually happening.
You're getting a nice shot of that sexy elbow.
Yeah. Grind away, ladies.
That's what the ladies like.
Good. Dip that in there. It's about half a ground apple.
Masculine elbow. They just drop the whole apple in.
What? You gonna eat that part of the apple?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Totally neglected this, but that's fine because it's on such a low heat. And honestly, like, this is the kind of brown that you need it to be at. I might even turn this up a little. No, it's on medium. I don't get it. Oh, come on, flip over. Use tongs, they said. It would be easier, they said. So this level of brown is pretty much what you want before you flip it over, because it'll start to darken. Like, you can tell these are already starting to darken. So as you fry them, you flip it over and you're like, oh, that's not brown enough. Trust me, it will be. So there's that. I'm going to stir this apple in. We added honey, soy sauce, chocolate, apple.
David said that's not grinding. That's what you do in the club.
What?
David said that's not grinding. Grinding is what you do in the club.
Yeah, maybe what you do in the club, David, but you know, when I go out for a nice, sophisticated evening on the town, who am I kidding? I don't go out.
You go to adult night at science.
Yeah, right? I go to adult night at the Orlando Science Center, which was not as fun as I thought it would be.
It wasn't as good as the last one they had.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what am I doing? I just put these in here.
I thought it would be better with it having a Tronicon as a part of it this time.
Yeah. Wait, so it wasn't a part of the Tronicon the first time? Huh. Right, so that's Macon, and this is Macon. You only go to K Barbecue. That's correct. I go to Korean Barbecue once a week.
Which we still need to see if we can go do that video.
Yeah. I don't know why. Anyway, we're leaving this on medium. We're letting this simmer just because, you know, it doesn't really do it any harm to simmer. This is technically considered hot, so. All right. What's her face? What's her name? Butt Burglar. What was that question that you asked me earlier?
Let me scroll up and find out.
Oh boy, I got the hiccups now.
Which one? What about how to solve world hunger?
No, I answered that one. She gave me a response of, wow. Well, somebody asked me a question and I'll answer it in the worst possible way I can think of. Pretend you're asking me for food-related advice and I will give you quite possibly the worst answer I can think of to your question. Good improv practice. Where's my microphone? Microphone. This isn't a microphone. It's a rectal thermometer. 109, 132, 147, 158. 166.
I don't remember what it was anything. Oh, what?
Oh yeah, these are ready.
What one food would you eat for the rest of your life?
Oh, I'm not even going to give you a crappy answer to that. I'm going to give you okay, I'll give you a real answer first, and then I'll give you a crappy answer. I would definitely eat sushi for the rest of my life. Like,
really?
yeah.
Sushi?
Not the same kind of sushi, but like I would eat sushi. Are you kidding me?
Sushi's cold. I would
So?
If I'm going to eat something for the rest of my life, I want it to be something that's going to be hot. I prefer a hot meal.
What would you eat? I mean, sushi is like healthy. It's good for you. It has a bunch of different things in it. You can add pretty much whatever you want.
I know, but I'd say ramen. Like, I mean good ramen, not like instant ramen.
Okay, ramen noodle. Josh says ramen noodle.
It's the same thing. You can have so many different things in it, and it's still...
All right, this is the last of the katsu, which means we should be coming to a close because this has been simmering for a good long while. It's literally just been sitting there. Thanks to the recommendation of one butt burglar. Thanks, butt burglar. Again, something that I would not ever have hoped that I would say.
You did the real answer. Now what's the fake one?
The fake answer is, if I had to eat something for the rest of my life and have it only be that one thing, it would be personally harvested orphans' tears.
That's not eating something, that's drinking something.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is the same thing.
It's not. A beverage is not a meal. No matter what Planet Fitness tells you, or whatever, not Planet Fitness.
I drink protein shakes all the time, and let me tell you, it's definitely a meal.
It is not a meal.
It feels like a meal.
It may feel like it, but it's not, because then you just poop out liquid.
That's not true at all. I don't know.
You only drank protein shake for like a week as your only form of
Okay,
sustenance.
but it's a supplement, not a...
Fucking water.
You would, but you wouldn't, I wouldn't just go, I would have like if I were to have a protein shake every day, it would only be once a day at most, and it would be for breakfast.
Yes, but that, we're talking.
I wouldn't even go so far to say two.
The big answer here of being you would only have freaking orphan child tears. And
Yeah.
whether it could be a meal or a food.
Oh, if you want a crappy answer to that question, then I'll say McDonald's, because, who wouldn't want to eat McDonald's for every single meal of every single day of the rest of their lives?
That guy from that movie, Super Size Me.
Yeah, well, you know what? One thing,
It almost
right?
killed him.
Well, he also didn't eat salads, because salads weren't a thing.
They weren't a thing back there. This video is the reason they have the salad.
Yeah, like someone else I think tried to.
It's also the reason why they don't have the Super Size Me option anymore.
Yeah. Except, because it's totally working out for them, because McDonald's is... Actually, is it McDonald's? Because McDonald's used to be the place that you would go for, like, a cheap burger or whatever, right?
Yeah, well, now there's no such thing.
Now there's no such thing as a cheap burger. I mean, the cheapest burger that I can think of, albeit takes a little while, is Steak and Shake.
Yeah.
Steak and Shake, you can get a burger and fries for $4. Well, plus tax. But for $4, I made a lot of... There's a lot of oil in this, and I don't have any more chicken breasts to work with. Huh?
That's some oily chicken.
Yeah. Well, no. I mean, there's a lot of oil left in this pan, but I literally can do nothing about it. Because it's like, darkly colored oil thanks to the panko crumb. Look at this. Look at this. This is looking real nice. That little curry stew right there. I guess I have to, do what chefs do and taste it. Definitely could do some more salt.
More salt?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Need some salt. I don't think there's anything for acidity in it, unless you count onions, but onions is more of a umami thing.
Acid. I guess, yeah, that's acidity. Strain.
Salt, pepper for a start. I mean, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad, but it can definitely use a bit more oomph. I mean, it's really good, especially as like, because the katsu is going to be the focus here. I mean, the katsu combined with the curry, right? So like, as far as that goes, like it's a nice little neutral base, but you know, I want it to be a little bit more. One food, the rest. Okay. Yeah, we already read that one.
We did that.
Yep. Josh, hit me with a question. Pretend I will give you the worst advice, food-related advice of your life.
What would be the best way to cook chicken?
What would be the best way to cook chicken?
Yeah.
Don't.
Like your favorite way.
167. Don't.
All right.
Breathe on it.
So you want to eat raw chicken?
I mean, yeah, you know, the Japanese are doing it. They must know what they're doing, right?
Yeah.
It's totally the same thing as just walking up to a chicken and biting into it whole.
I mean, that seems like something Ozzy Osbourne
I don't know why I flipped that over. Like, I'm just gonna just dot the oil off anyway. Right? Why do we call them chicken finger? I never understood that.
Yeah, chickens don't have fingers.
Chickens don't have fingers. All right, turn this heat off. I'm gonna let that sit there and just cool down for the rest of eternity. All right, so this is definitely simmering now. I've mixed the salt and pepper that I've added in there. I feel like I need a little bit more soy sauce. No, I mean, the blend of flavor, the umami is there. Yeah, the flavor is definitely there. If anything, it needs a little acidity, but no, I don't even think so. I think it's fine just the way it is. I'm gonna leave it on low.
How's the rice?
My rice is not even boiling yet, so you know, I'm just gonna use this opportunity to clean up a little bit. What's a food you refuse to ever try?
That's a good question.
Okay, no, I have to give a serious answer to this first, and then I'll give a crappy answer to this. Okay, so obviously I grew up with a culinary taste because Chinese food is very like authentic Chinese cuisine. It's really no holds barred. There's not that much. Yeah, there's not that much you don't eat. So you learn to try pretty much anything. So food that I would refuse to try, I think it would be okay. So when I was in China years and years and years ago, there was this. We had this like really nice dinner. It was like in this restaurant. It was really, really nice. It was like multiple courses. And what the main course was something that resembled sea slug. And I remember, yeah, sea slug. And it had these little like barbs on it too. It was just like a slice of it. Not like sharp barbs, but like little
tentacles?
yeah, but they were only like yay big. And I looked down at it and I was like, for the first time in my life, I really don't want to eat something. But, I was with my parents and like it was a really important business dinner or whatever, or like a social business dinner. And I was just like, I got to eat it. So I ate the whole thing and it wasn't, obviously it wasn't bad. Huh?
Was it like sea cucumber?
I don't know. What's a sea cucumber look like?
It's like a cucumber you find in the ocean, and when you pleasure it, it ejaculates stuff.
Yeah, I'm going to keep these in the oven.
I think mine would be cow tongue.
You would never eat cow tongue?
It's the texture of it, mainly than anything.
It's always a texture thing with you American.
Well, I don't like coconut because of the texture. But
Yeah, neither does Emily.
the flavor of coconut isn't a problem. It's the texture of coconut that I don't like.
I did not think this through. This is clean, right? Nope.
Why is it in the drying rack?
Wait. Well, because some people put things in here. This is clean. That's just because they think it's a place to put dishes that can't be in the sink, so they put it there to leave.
Boom, chicken.
Chicken. Unfortunately, we would be ready to serve it right now, but unfortunately, our rice isn't ready.
Yeah. Butler says frog is something she doesn't think she could ever eat.
Okay.
Frog is actually really good. I like frog.
Yeah, okay, so,
It's very... It does have a definite amphibious...
So that same China trip, I actually took... it was another dinner that we went to, and it was like a more casual one, but in the broth was frog's legs. And I know that's a really like common like oddity sort of dish, but I had never had it. I'm gonna put these in here just to warm these up a little bit. We'll keep them warm as the rice cooks. They had, but not only that, I think I didn't actually end up trying it. Or no, so there was this soup on the table. It was a stew, much like this one. And it was a stew, and it was, there was snake in it, like just straight up, like garden variety snake, I think. Or I don't know what kind of snake it was. But it was snake, and I remember thinking like, I don't know, I don't think I want to try this. Like, I'm usually pretty brave, but like, it's snake, it's flat out snake. Like, I don't know what's going to taste like. I mean, I was like, what, 15, 16 at the time?
Very reptile tasting.
Yeah, I don't know what reptiles taste like. Though I had gator once and it tastes like chicken. Anyway, so I was like, all right, you know, I'll try it. You know, I finally decided I would try it, and I had a bite, and I remember chewing it and tasting it and being like, wow, this tastes like chicken. Turns out it was chicken and snake soup. And I was so brave. I was so brave trying a piece of that I actually ended up trying a piece of chicken and not snake. And then I used up all of my bravery and did not want to try the actual snake that was presented to me. In fact, I used the excuse of all of the adults smoking in the room to be like, oh, I can't, oh man, it's so smoky in here, I can't deal with it. And then...
that was always my favorite scene from Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
When, which one is that? The episode where they pull out his heart.
I don't remember.
I don't remember which one it is. They're like, oh, you pulled the phone down!
No!
Fix it!
It's hanging by a thread! It's hanging by a thread! Gotta pull it down. Put it back up.
No, like when they had the meal where they had like boa as the main dish, and they had monkey brains as dessert. I'm like,
it's got a red... Why does it have a red tinge on my phone? Is it red, tinged red on the display?
no.
It's supposed to... I have a red tinge on my phone, and it's supposed to be like this light brown. It looks like, well, what you would, what would happen if you drank nothing but protein shakes for a whole week. Let's be real, but it tastes freaking delicious. And the longer it simmers, you know, the better it tastes.
Or a carrot or two.
Hurry up! It's rice isn't cooking. If you want to look over there, you can't see it. Oh no, it's that red thing right there. Yeah, it's not cooking. So, because, you know, my stupid self. All right, more questions. Oh, so a food that I refuse to ever try. The crappy advice.
McDonald's.
No, that would be good food. Like McDonald's, you know, is totally doable for, you know, everyday nutrition. But a food that I ever refuse to try is any sort of vegetable ever, because I believe that they are the work of Satan, and it's a conspiracy, and the government put them there to insert mind control probes into our food in order to be able to control us, to make us believe that 9/11 was real.
Fix the camera. You're showing a little bit of the tripod.
Huh?
So move it to the
Oh.
left.
I mean, you know, this is just sitting on low, so it's not that bad. I'm going to use this opportunity to finish this beer. I gotta say, I like it out of a. What's the word? Cup better. No.
Devin is telling you that.
Yeah, Monster Hunter beta, yada yada yada, whatever. Yeah. I thought it was already on
What?
open beta. Oh no.
But it's on
I'm gonna use one of those fancy ass glasses up there. This is definitely not for beer, but you know what?
Margarita glass.
Shut up. You know, I'm gonna give a bit of a wider. Can you come over here and set it so that it's a little bit wider so you can see? Or no, wait. What about
So I can
over
see you
here.
walking around. Well, you ain't got much room.
No! We'll
Hit your tether to the wall.
yes, I did forget that I was tethered to the wall. Here.
You're pushing things. Oh, battery power at 11%.
Oh, wow. You know, we'll plug it in here, and then, what's being, oh, it's the laptop. That's fine.
Yeah.
Tell me, do you wanna go?
Oh, crap.
Here!
Hold on.
What?
I'm trying to make sure the shot is good. Ish. Crap, there's still a light in there.
I mean, I can move the light.
Oh, shit. How do you like this new charging port? I kind of do this.
What? Type C?
Yeah.
I love it. It's super fast charging. Alright, so I don't know.
You just put it in the way.
Huh?
You just put
Oh,
that in
it wasn't in the way?
It wasn't. This one was the one in the way. Remember?
I'm gonna have to.
Fix your mic.
Yeah.
It's under your new pretty.
No, that's concern. Kind of concerning. That it's wrapped around here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, technical problems are over.
I don't know about all of them. You're still here. So.
Yeah, well. I'm gonna set this up right here. How's the audio quality? I don't know if anyone is still listening right now, but if you could comment on how the audio quality. Look at this curry. This curry is freaking viscous AF, and now it's all over the place.
He says it's the last one before the beta,
Before the game actually comes out. Yeah. Yeah. Another beer,
You
please.
showed the camera some belly skin.
What?
You showed some skin to the camera.
I showed some what to the camera?
Some belly skin.
The belly scene?
Yeah, you showed some belly skin.
Oh,
while you were
belly
taking
skin.
The,
Hey, where's the camera?
Burglar says that,
Listen.
the audio's fine.
Audio's fine, great. So it is currently underneath my, it's a little muffled, may sound a little muffled. What did I just... Yeah, I don't know, like a real person. Because, you know, real people get drunk and make katsu curry. That's true. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. Like, it shouldn't have taken... Yeah, because I started at 8:15, and it's 10:30 now. And, well, it would be over 15 minutes ago if I hadn't forgotten to make the frickin' rice. Ow! Woo! I'm gonna cut up this green onion.
For what?
The greens. This is the white. Well, this is the green. These are the whites.
Bye, David.
I can't believe I didn't think it would take this long. Well, it wouldn't have taken this long because of the frickin' rice.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be done within like an hour. I'm sorry. I always forget something. It's like the game of what can Tipsy Wok guy forget today?
Probably forget your pants.
My pants. Okay, I got the green set up here. I'm just waiting for this rice to finish cooking. Should be within the next 10 minutes. And then until then, I'm going to answer some more of your questions. Go ahead, butt burglar, if you're still watching. Oh, hello. Gravity is, whew. Okay, where were we? Wow, all right.
Nothing yet. I got a delay here, so.
Huh? That's true. All right, so pretend that we're going to play a game. Pretend that you are a burgeoning cook and you're trying to find out advice, and I'm like the master cook of some sort. I'm really not, but pretend I'm the master cook and I'm going to give you advice. I'm going to give you the world's worst advice. It's an improv game. It's fun. The world's worst cooking advice. Go ahead.
Okay, Google. What's some cooking advice you should ask?
Just gonna.
I don't understand.
My Google responded to you.
My Google didn't come up with anything. She said, I don't understand as well, or something. That's a tough one. I'm like, what?
How many people have you?
Okay, here we go. What is a beginner's dish to make?
A beginner dish to make. Obviously, it is going to be filet mignon. It's super easy, man. You just put it on real quick and you take it off, and diseases be damned. Like, you don't need to know anything about, like, you know, making sure that the outside is seared or salting or anything. No, don't salt it. Don't put anything on it. Literally just take a knife and go to the local field. I mean, we have tons of them here. You just go to the local field. There are cows everywhere, right? And you just literally just slice a piece off wherever you want, like the head, the nose. It's all, meat all tastes the same, dude. Slice it off, and then take it and bring it home and literally just plop it right on your hot stove. And of course, you want to put it on medium low because that's how it gets nice and cooked for you, like meat, like well done. That's the way you want it. And then you just cook that up, and you got some delicious unseasoned steak, which is exactly the way that it should be done. Next question, please.
What dishes would you recommend making for someone who only has one arm? What dishes would you recommend making for someone who only has one arm?
Has one arm. That would be
Their arm? Their other arm they lost?
which arm is it? I guess is it their dominant arm? Is it not their dominant arm? I guess it doesn't really matter. For someone who's lost an arm, it would definitely have to be. Well, no, that would be too easy. It would be. Oh man, this is a good question. I would definitely say it would have to be. You're making me realize how easy cooking is with one arm. But I would say I can't really think of anything because you could. Oh, you know what? It would be this curry. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put you on knife duty, and you're going to cut up everything. Because, you don't have a hand to cut off, so what does it matter? You just use your little personal stylus and just, put it on the food and just, it's fine. Like, I mean, I don't know. Have you lost, like, the lower arm, the upper arm? Like,
said yes, it's their dominant arm.
It's a dominant arm. Okay, so just your dominant arm, what would you make? I know what I'd have you make. I would have you. I wouldn't have you make anything. I'd have you work in my kitchen and be the designated pepper grinder. Or I'd tell Applebee's, no, not Applebee's, Olive Garden to hire you as their, the guy that comes over and like grinds the cheese. You just do that. Just do that, and then
Okay. Next one is. I know someone who says they're allergic to peanuts. How can I sneak them into How can I sneak them into my cooking when they're coming over for dinner?
This is both an actual answer and a shitty answer. Peanut oil, because that stuff when it's used for cooking, because it has a really high smoke point, it doesn't leave that much of a scent. So you can use peanut oil and kill your beloveds.
Why are we teaching people how to kill people with peanut oil?
I don't know, because I decided that I wanted attention on Twitch. Okay. Next question, please. I'm just going to stir this some more. It's sitting on low. It's starting to resemble, I don't know, curry. That's the best way I can describe it.
Hey,
this is like...
The rice is finally cooking.
What?
I think the rice is finally
It's finally cooking, but is it cooked up? Oh, yeah, it's getting there. You ready for the next 5 minutes?
I'm trying to think of a good one. I'm trying to think of a good one.
Did you... Wait. Did someone type these questions in, or did you pull them up?
No, so that was Butt Burglar giving both of us.
Yeah, buddy. Butt Burglar coming through.
Okay. This looks good. Obi-Wan, where are you? This one's for you.
Oh, Lord.
What is the best dish to make using cat?
Remember all that stuff that I said about the cow and how you go to the field and you just slice a piece off? You do that with a cat, and honestly, cat meat is very gamey, of course. But if you're deranged enough, you can definitely try to make some feline mignon.
Boo! You suck!
Check, please. What?
What's the best way to prepare cow brain?
Prepare what?
Prepare cow brain.
Cow grain?
Brain.
Oh, cow brain. Eat it raw. You eat the rest of the cow raw, why don't you eat the brain raw? And then potentially you could absorb that cow's intelligence. So, it's not like a thing where you don't combine the two and you get an average. No, you eat the brain and it's scientifically proven, believe me. You eat the brain and you would absorb all of the intelligence of that cow.
Heroes. It's not like a documentary.
I'll believe it. I'll believe it when you know.
And Butler says your cat answer was lazy.
My cat answer was lazy?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. All right, so let's do this then. All right, you're gonna salt some water. You're gonna take some water. You're gonna salt some water, put it on boil. You're gonna put some pasta in, right? You cook it just about before al dente. You're gonna take that pasta. You're gonna swirl it up. You're gonna put it in olive oil on a baking sheet. Put it in the fridge for 24 hours, and then you take your cat meat. Sorry, Obi-Wan. You take your cat meat, all right, and you're going to press. Let's see if I remember that. You're gonna press a mixture of flour, breadcrumbs, not panko, but regular breadcrumbs, egg, and salt and pepper into it with a little bit of mustard on top. You're going to press it on the meat, and then you're going to cook it low and slow for, I don't know, low and slow for maybe about like 30, 45 minutes. And then you just dump, you go to the store and you get some ragu, and you just dump it all over. Make it look like, you know, someone time of the month gone wrong. Dump it all over that meat, right? And then put it over your spaghetti, drizzle with Parmesan cheese, and then, you know, there you go. Baby, you got yourself a stew or a pasta. There! How's that? Is that lazy?
Okay. You know the old saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat?
Mm-hmm.
What are some of these ways to skin a cat?
Oh, it's very easy. You ever hear someone get scared out of their skin? You can quite literally scare a cat out of their skin. And I'm not talking about like you put a cucumber next to them when they, you know, eat or whatever. Like you can literally scare a cat out of their skin. So like, let's say right now I decided to go up to Obi-Wan and be like, look, Obi-Wan, your cat girlfriend is pregnant. Now, Obi-Wan's just a cat. Now, he doesn't understand that A, he doesn't have a girlfriend, B, what a girlfriend is, or C, how he could possibly make another cat pregnant when, you know, he's been spayed and neutered, or neutered, whatever. But you know what? It doesn't matter. He's a cat. He doesn't have that high of an intelligence, you know? Like, if you ate his brain, it wouldn't give you much in the intelligence department. So, yeah, and then Obi-Wan would rightfully be scared at this because he doesn't know not to be scared at this, and then just jump right out of his skin. And then, boom, you have a cat skin right there. And, of course, cats, 9 lives. They can just grow as many skins as they want. A limited supply of skins, really, from the cat god, Anubis. No, that's the dog god. Who's the cat god? Set? Yeah, we're going to say Set. No, that's... What's her name? I don't remember. The Egyptian cat god. No, Catwoman. Whatever. Thanks to Holly Berry. Is the rice ready yet? Oh, the rice is ready. Fantastic. Do we have any more questions?
Questions about your cat answer for the other one when you read it, your lazy answer.
Okay.
Will this taste ease the guilt of eating a cat?
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, it depends. If you cook the cat enough, maybe for a split second, you can forget about the... you can let go of the weight of what you did to that poor cat, but not for long. Not for long, man. It's never...
And then she asks, do I have to go to the store in the middle of the cooking?
Well, what kind of store do you know sells cat meat? Wait, is that just...
Like while you're cooking
Is that a related question?
Like to go get the ragu? Because you said go to the store and get a
right.
ragu?
No, you have everything in place. Mise in place. I don't know how to pronounce it. Everything in its place, man. You gotta make sure you have... Don't do as I screw up. Do as I say, okay? I know I didn't have everything ready here, but you know what?
We're gonna make this a video, man, where we have people tweet you like random
Yeah.
questions and crap. And
I will give the possibly the worst advice you could possibly get. What am I doing? I'm grabbing plates. Yes.
plating.
I'm just gonna wash them off because we used a lot of them, and not all of them are filthily disgusting. I just dropped my mic. Oh no!
Yeah, well, that last one where you're standing up, you cut your head off of this.
That's fine. That's fine. I figured it would. So, we're going to be serving this real soon.
Finally.
Oh, I'm so sorry it took so long.
What are we going to use Butterfinger instead of our
Oh my god. You know, that's another snack for you, is cat Butterfinger.
Cat fingers.
Is that anything like chicken fingers, or is it different?
She said, I don't know. She said, you said to prep the pasta, then go to the store for the ragu.
No, I didn't. I said you have some ragu. I don't know. I don't remember what it is.
You probably did say prep the pasta, then go to the store and grab the ragu and...
You know, knowing me, I wouldn't doubt that. Where is all of the shit that I need?
Yeah,
No. The, This.
Oh, the multi-tool thing.
Yes. Serving this. I'm gonna move this. I keep forgetting that I'm plugged into the wall.
You're now
okay.
Plugged into anything, so the mic even became unplugged.
Oh no! I mean, they can still hear me. They just can't hear me that well. All right, I'm gonna need you to handhold this.
Okay.
For the rest of this. Okay, here you go.
Oh dear Lord.
Okay, great. Get a nice close up on the food. We're gonna serve this up.
Woo! Rice.
As a thank you for joining us for this long, because it's been over 2.5 hours. I can't believe it's taken that long to cook this damn thing.
Yeah, Butt Burglar's the MVP of the viewership.
Seriously.
If we had prizes, she'd get it.
Yeah, if we gave out prizes here on Tipsy Wok, she would definitely be deserving of the best prize. Okay, so here's how this is going to work. First off, I'm going to take this plate and put the whites of these scallions away, because, you know, I did not end up using them. So I will just put these away.
Somewhere safe?
Right. And then I'm going to move this out of the way to use as garnish in just a second.
Oh, God.
But,
on your way?
Yes. I'm going to take the chicken that is in the oven. Why it's in the oven? It was I was literally just keeping it there to make it warm. So get a couple of big pieces. Okay, that's good for now. We're gonna put this right here. Okay, put this totally millennial thing away. Oh, we need tonkatsu sauce.
What's up?
Yes. Okay. Chicken. This piece can just stay.
I mean, you just give me that piece and I'll eat it.
Huh? No, you will wait your damn turn. You know, I was going to eat that, but now I can't because I just told you can't eat it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. So first, okay. Here's how this is going to work. We're going to take this, turn this off. Ladle. Okay.
Should probably get that plate closer so you don't make a mess.
Minor detail.
Oh, how pretty.
And then, for the coup de grace.
What's coup de grace?
I don't know. Coup de grace. For the coup de grace, we're going to put these on. Wow, I failed at plating today. That was supposed to be nice and pretty, and instead it was not.
But I mean, just look at you. You're so pretty.
I'm so pretty. I'm a pretty, pretty princess. Get this garnish right on there. We need a prettier plate than this. All right, I'm setting up
A prettier plate?
We need a prettier plating than that, because that was freaking embarrassing.
Hopefully you do better than we do, Butt Burglar, because, you know, him being drunk, it usually turns out looking kind of homemade, at least.
Well, it normally looks pretty good, to be honest with you.
Normally, when you're drunk, we haven't had anything taste bad since you started doing this. But yeah, no, I just come over here and help him do this so I can get free food.
It's fair, and I definitely need his input and his help, because very often he'll say things like, "Hey, don't forget to turn on your camera before you film," because you know that is useful advice.
And I think it's actually happened.
You know, stupid things that I think, oh, it's definitely not, okay.
So where's that other sauce stuff coming in?
Huh?
Does that go on top of the chicken?
Go on top of the chicken? What are you talking about?
That other sauce, this stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's going on now. Tonkatsu sauce? Woohoo! Woo! Put on this one first.
That crunch, though.
Not too much, because
Don't want it to overpower the flavor.
no, you really don't, especially because the curry is. That's what the curry's there for. Really underdid it here. Okay. All right, and then we're just gonna do
A little dollop of curry on top.
Yep. All right.
Da-boom.
That is, yeah. There it is. That crunch.
Katsu curry chicken.
That is amazing.
Katsu curry chicken.
All right, I think we are finally ready to eat this. So, I don't know if you want to see this being eaten. Probably. Oh, I mean, I'll taste test this right now. How about that?
That's good. I'm blinding everybody by pointing the camera at the light.
Well, don't point it at me. Okay, so no, I obviously need a spoon for this. Just keep it there. Yeah.
You're Asian. What are you?
I know, but you can't eat curry with a. Anyway, so try the curry. Spoon. I mean, the Japanese chicken finger. Like, what more can you ask? And the tonkatsu sauce is so like tart. It's a little okay. I should have left this curry at the salt and pepper. Well, no, it doesn't really matter because, like, well, let's combine the two because right now it's not that base of a taste, but I think the rice, getting a lot of rice, will help. Hot.
Do that again. What was that?
Oh my god, it's so rich. Like the curry is so rich, and then combined with the crunchy texture of the chicken, amazing. The rice gives it a nice little base of flavor. Incredible. Okay, I think that's the end of our stream. If you liked it, make sure that you subscribe to Tipsy Wok on YouTube. That's where my main source thing is. I may come back to Twitch, I may not, depend. But subscribe to Tipsy Wok on YouTube. Check out the videos, episode 7 and episode 9 of the Tipsy Wok playlist. And it is chicken katsu and curry. And, you know, our masterpiece, we're going to go eat that now. So, great. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and we will see you, I don't know, next week?
Whenever.
Possibly? Yeah, we'll see.
Whenever you finish editing that last video.
Bye.
Bye, guys.